Doing this because I want to take long showers with you assholes.
Ain't you them kids that have been whacking off in my tool shed?
By a bunch of fucking ice holes like yourselves.
Yeah, well, listen, you ought to ditch the geeks in the car with now and get in with us, but that's all right. We'll worry about that later.
Oh, my God. There's 100 morons in my basement.
It's you, Larry.
Lollygaggers.
Lollygaggers.
Diamond dogs have struck again.
Real pretty.
No, they could be a lot worse.
Why did you kiss my ear?
Why are you holding my hand?
Where's your other hand?
Between two pillows.
Those aren't pillows.
4 of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas looking for strippers and cocaine.
1, 2, 3, Transformers!
Live from Scott's parents' basement, this is the Basement Benchwarmers Podcast.
The Basement Benchwarmers Podcast back for another week of
Merriment.
Yeah, is that what they call it? Merriment. Got a lot to get to tonight. Some to get to. NBA playoffs are going on. MLB's back in swing. The draft is this Thursday night with our draft show coming up on Thursday night. First round from Kansas City, I think, this year.
Yes,
Kansas
it
City.
is.
Nice city. It's a cool city.
I've never been there.
It's a neat. It's kind of underrated.
Good,
I told
good
you about
ribs.
Told you about the Jack Stacks place I went to. It was great.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was a long time ago. Anyway, and also Aaron Rodgers was traded today. So
He was?
Yes,
What?
Yeah.
Get out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Again?
Breaking news.
Yeah. So let's start out before we talk about anything. Let's start out how we start every week. How was your week, Ed? Oh, I'm sorry, Ed, Eric, Tim, and Willie are here. So.
And Glenn just left.
Yeah, Glenn just left. He dropped the chair off and took off.
He said, "This is way better online than here."
Yeah, he was like an elf. He
Yeah.
dropped the chair off and went.
He wasn't an angry elf, though, which is nice.
No, he was pleasant.
Yeah.
Pleasant elf.
Yeah.
Ed, how was your week?
It hasn't been going good. If you guys see me pull up, I was driving my wife's car.
I noticed that.
Yeah, my truck, the tranny's slipping. So, yeah, well, but that's a problem. I can't take it in anywhere because you can't tell anybody that it's slipping now. It's like, oh, something wrong with my tranny.
Yeah, but what does it identify as?
Yeah, that's my problem. I don't want to get canceled.
He's like, this is a Dodge now?
I went to.
He's dodging the truth, is what he's doing.
Yeah, I went to the place and I'm like, I don't want to get canceled, so I just turned around and pushed it back out into the road. I was like, I'm not taking any chances.
I'm not sure what's wrong with it.
Yeah, so I don't want to be putting the next Bud Light,
Wow. Eric, how was your week or weeks?
If Middleton would have hit that shot, it would have been better. Yeah, it's been a few weeks, hasn't it? I spent a week in the
was it a rock in a pond, and he's probably not going to hit it?
Yeah. He's actually
Sorry, go ahead.
He's actually been one of the highlights of this crazy series, I would say. But yeah, I spent a week in the desert, which was cool. A good family vacation in Arizona. And this last weekend, I spent the weekend in the cold watching my son play soccer in Wisconsin Dells.
I saw some of the snow there.
So Saturday during the game, the first game, there was all 4 seasons were represented at one point during the game, and then like there was tiny little hail, there was rain, there was snow. Then the sun came out and it was like, whoa, it felt really nice for a while. And
I thought you meant Frankie Valli was there.
Yeah,
I was confused.
4 of the 4 seasons. Yeah. Well, he was.
Yeah?
It was the halftime show. Yeah. So. But yeah.
Was he on platforms too, like Rihanna, or no?
And he was pregnant too.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with yes. But yeah, so it's been a few weeks, so it's good to see you guys. Yeah, not much else to report really.
Okay.
Life.
Catch any scorpions or anything like that?
My wife, Heather did see a scorpion
in that bag?
in one of the bathrooms.
Some treats.
Pretzels. That's not my bag, baby.
What's in the box?
Oh. There's food?
Guess where they're from. Guess where it's from. Look at the bag.
Pop Dandy?
Door County.
Nope.
No?
Whitmore Lake.
Made in Michigan.
Made in Michigan. Whitmore
Michigan.
Lake,
Okay,
Michigan.
Not bad. Little tank.
They're good, yeah.
Made with Flint water.
Ooh. Extra flavor.
I want extra then.
That's where a tang comes from.
Right.
We won't
I'm
remember.
glowing.
Yeah. And we won't remember our name after the end of the show.
So, Tim, how was your week?
It's good. Got my first 2 rounds of golf in, which were, chipping game's terrible already, so I'm in mid-season form. Participated in Record Store Day on Saturday, where I got up at 4 a.m. to be in Antioch by 5 a.m. to wait in line for 3 hours to spend $400 in 15 minutes on 12 albums. So very fun, expensive Saturday.
That's why you didn't go out with us on Saturday night?
That's why I didn't go out with you guys on Saturday night.
Friday night.
Friday night.
Well, it didn't really matter.
Right.
Willie left us anyways.
Yeah, where the hell did you go?
Whoa! I thought we left.
Whoa! Yeah, but I started at 4:30, so you were coming in late. You had to catch up. So
me and Scott were sitting there, and we're looking around, and he's like,
"Why did he offer to give Scott a ride home? Is that why he took off?"
He drove. I knew I didn't have to worry about it.
Where's Willie?
Is that going to come up every show?
I didn't bring it up.
Well, just asking.
That's okay, though.
It's never not funny.
But now, it's bad because we're like, we better check the bathroom, at his age, it's like
laying there with a broken hip.
Yep. We're thinking a hip problem.
Yeah, but I think Swedes does have the handicap bar. So
we were already at Starlight by that
Starlight.
Oh,
yeah. He could wander off into the woods.
Guys. So glad. Left at the right time.
Willie.
Yeah, what did I do Friday night? No. I had a good week. I fixed my grill. So
fixed it or put it together?
I fixed it. No, I haven't put that thing together yet. But I had this.
Smile. Oh, not that grill.
Oh, yeah.
Is Willie now sponsored by somebody? Because he's got a sticker on his...
Yeah, I am.
That was brought by... Who brought that stuff for you?
Rick.
Oh, yeah, Rick. Yeah, Rick brought a bunch of Detroit stuff.
What does it say?
Wheel.
Yeah, the winged wheel.
That thing.
Oh.
It's a competitive podcast?
It's one that compliments us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very complimenting. But I fixed my grill. This what was it, Weber that the inside start to rust out on it, and bought some parts on Amazon. And
sounds like you're talking about yourself.
Did you see? I was trying to change the subject about him fixing his grill because we have, we got a lot to talk about tonight.
Replace Weber with Willie.
Right.
Did you?
Willie has a blown O-ring.
What was? Did you replace everything?
Just the inside,
burners, the plates,
the flavor plates. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, those favorite plates.
The grills, was
the
the grill whatever.
Do you cover it all year? Or does
I let nature take its course.
Yeah, my cover never stays
nice
on.
patina
It just
I
blows
cover
away.
mine, but after a year, it's always tore up. Got to get a different
Yeah,
one.
and it blows.
That's
Mine
like-
blows away all the time.
Yeah, you get seasoning by leaving it out and letting the birds shit on it and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Good seasoning.
Yeah.
Weber's take a beating though, way better than Charbroil and all those other. Weber's last.
Yeah, they do. So I mean,
good. I'm glad you got that fixed. When's the next cookout?
I'm not sure yet.
When's
Once I
the
get the
first
flat
cookout?
top.
Yeah.
Once I get the flat top.
I don't even know where Willie lives. He's been to my house like 50 times.
He drove across your lawn one day.
Oh yeah, that was Willie. That's right.
Someone messed with your toilet though.
Yeah, this hasn't been the same since.
Do you know that place at Pets they call it the Witch's House or whatever?
Yeah.
That's where Willie lives.
Where you get the spring water?
And his grill is just one of those things.
I threw rocks at it the other day. I didn't know. Sorry.
I thought I heard someone knocking.
That's where he keeps his sheep.
Ooh. Where do you park the white van?
Right in the open. Yeah.
Poor Shauna.
Free
Really, I mean, really.
Scott, what did you do?
Nothing.
No?
No, nothing.
Saw you had fun Friday night with our car alarms.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, it was.
That was a good little game we
That
played.
was great.
I heard. Tell the listeners at home.
Well, Tim thought it up, and I just joined in because he did it to me when I pulled in. But cars are parked right in front of Tony's house in downtown Kenosha, and every time someone would try to park or walk by our cars, we hit the car alarms. They would jump or freak out. It was a fun
Stop
little
the car.
It was a fun little game.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Tried hard
They-
not to look out the window and laugh at the same
Well,
time.
we were all straight. Willie's like,
Because he was startled every time they went off. I did. Well, is it my car? Is it my car?
Willie could be like, what's going on?
You would have thought after the 10th time, like, Willie would
We're
have
like,
figured
Willie,
it
it's
out.
us. Oh, I forgot. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, nobody tried killing us. It was
No,
surprising. Yeah. Maybe people jump and scream, and
Should do that again
That's a
soon. That
bonus.
was fun.
yeah, it was a good time. So yeah, that was my
Hey, you
entertainment.
got the key to this place. We can do it anytime. Let's go.
Yeah, I think that's all. I don't think I did anything else. I went to Villa de Carlo yesterday.
Yeah,
How was that?
Good. I don't think I've been there to eat. Like actually order food in years. It was good.
We're going on Sunday.
Yeah, it's good.
Heather's birthday was yesterday, but we didn't have a chance. She was in Minneapolis. I was in the Dells. They just hit another shot. The 3?
Yeah.
Jesus. So we're going to Villa de Carlo on Sunday.
What do you guys do? Pizza, or you guys get what you want?
We do pizza.
Oh,
It's her favorite. It's her favorite pizza.
Pizza's
place,
good there. I had lasagna. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid.
It's good grub.
Kevin Love can't buy a call. Old man Love. Look at him.
So dramatic.
Old man, he looks better than all of us combined still.
He looks like he should be on the front cover of
GQ.
like
Grecian
American
Formula.
Eagle or
Grecian Formula.
Or no, what's that big company? Oh, yeah.
Abercrombie?
Yeah.
No, the big the outdoor fit the
J. Peterman.
Budweiser.
Ooh.
I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Patagonia.
No, one of the
that or
there's that EIA.
Columbia. Patagonia was good though too.
Yeah.
That was a good one too. So.
North Face.
So tonight, we'll talk about the playoffs, which are going on, NBA playoffs right now. Also, our good, bad, and ugly, we always do. Rodgers was traded, like we said earlier, and we'll talk about that. And then also a draft coming up. Maybe a little preview, but we will do our draft show this Thursday. Always good time watching a draft and
laughing.
Yeah, see what goes on. So, let's start out with the good, bad, and the ugly. And are we gonna let's keep the trade out of this, okay?
Damn it.
Unless you have something you want to talk about in the trade. I mean, I'm sure you guys
will talk about the trade.
I have something that pertains to the player that was traded, but it's not the trade.
Okay, well, we could talk about it. It doesn't matter. Whenever it comes up
it's
first.
kind of stupid.
Okay, so how about you guys did well, anyway. Willie? Good. You start with what you want. Ugly, bad, or good?
I'm going to go with good.
Oh, okay. Oh, good tonight.
Wow.
Okay.
Ooh.
Good.
Let's go
Okay.
good.
Get us
well,
rolling.
and ugly. So, Wrexham.
Yes.
It was a nice win. They won their division. Now they're going to be playing in the 4th tier of the English Football League. And think about this, guys. 3 more promotions, and they'll be in the EPL.
It's like a
Another
real life
50 years.
Ted Lasso story.
It
kind
is.
of, in a way.
So
yeah.
basically, right now they're like the mailroom guy.
No, I think they're
3 more promotions.
Yeah. I mean,
They're
well, that's
above
where
the
Jimmy
mail guy.
Jimmy McGill was in the mailroom.
Yeah, he sure
so
was.
what's her name? They were in the mailroom and they became attorneys. So
Did anybody watch Welcome to Wrexham?
No.
No, I want to though.
So, anyways,
is that a movie?
No, it's a
Documentary?
series.
Oh, okay.
A series. And so, anyways, there's a pub right by the
Well, you know
the racehorse.
You know who owns the team?
Absolutely. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. And
Oh, okay, yeah.
and the guy from Sunny
Mac-
Mac.
McElhaney, right.
So
Oh,
it follows
Sunny.
them around. So it's supposed
Yeah,
to be.
and a lot of you're
Sorry,
going to go
Willie.
with the celebrities that were at the pub, right?
Well, no, actually, what happened at the pub was they were forced to shut down because it was drunk dry by the Wrexham fans. Drank every bit of liquor out of that place.
Wow.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah.
So basically a Friday night for us.
Yes.
Yeah, or a Wednesday for Willie.
A 30-pack at Tony's.
Tony's.
Willie would have walked out of that bar too
So
before.
we'll have 5 minutes for the drinks right out. So.
Yeah.
Willie, were you there?
Was.
2 p.m.
Scary now with Willie,
Shut
though.
down
I'm
at
going to bring
3.
this up again. Is we don't know if we have to put out a silver alert or what. You know, it's like you start. If we've had too many, it's like we're going to make the wrong decision here.
I'd say it's more of a silver lining.
Silver lining. I get it.
Probably out in the woods somewhere.
Tim, you're good.
My good has to pertain to the Dallas Mavericks tanking, and specifically Luka and Kyrie Irving, which I can't believe I'm giving a good Kyrie Irving. But the Mavericks had discussed with the 2 players about shutting him down for the final week of the season, and they both refused to sit because they didn't want to tank. So I thought that was
Dumb.
Yeah,
Very honorable.
that's an ugly.
honorable in a way, but
Yeah.
you know, they wanted to play and wanted to win and make the playoffs or the play in. So
Yeah, I give him
Right.
credit. Yeah, I agree with you.
Because they were still within a few games, right? I mean, that's
Mathematically.
yeah,
that's
I mean they had a
impossible.
sliver of a
I
shot.
think they had a
but-
3% chance.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, I understand why Dallas did it because they have a top 10 protected pick going to New York, and you know if they weren't going to make the play in, then why even try? So,
Yeah.
but I thought that was pretty cool. So,
Okay.
I like Luka. I don't like Kyrie. So, but
I don't know if Luka likes Kyrie.
I don't know. If
I don't
Kyrie
think.
likes Kyrie.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
Eric.
My good is really cheesy. My good is Aaron Rodgers, and it's got multiple layers of good. I'll just do it quickly. It's good that the Packers drafted him. It worked out pretty well. I have no regrets about that. he had a great career, good career, solid. I mean, I wish obviously got one Super Bowl. Wish we would have had maybe at least one more.
3. We should have had 3.
Maybe another visit to the Super Bowl.
Mike McCarthy.
But on top of it all, the good is the fact that this trade is finally complete and we can move on from the whole saga. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I've been a happy Packer fan with Aaron, and the last few years have been weird, but it's good that he's that we're all moving on from this, and I'm anxious to see where it goes. So
I can't wait for that first game where he looks terrible and the New York media is just going to be all over him, and I can't wait to see what happens.
I said that months ago.
It's such an intervention.
Is
It's
it
an odd spot to go.
Is it still?
It's gonna be
Yeah,
so hard.
that's what I was saying. It still seems like it's a weird place.
Tough division. It's gonna be a hard. It's gonna be a.
They're
hard
gonna
place
they're gonna love him until the
Until
second quarter probably of the first game.
Well, they're going to love him when it's like 3rd and 4, and then he goes for that 20-yard bomb
Yeah.
down the sideline. Then
Every
they're not gonna-
time.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
What's their upside?
I mean, this happened, and you guys will disagree, but I'm going to say this happened with McCarthy. At the end of McCarthy's last year, he did the same shit to McCarthy.
Oh, yeah.
And he played like shit.
Yeah.
So,
Well, he had it
because those deep throws, was he just doing that shit? Because like, fuck this,
Yeah,
fuck this.
I agree.
And now when he gets to the Jets, he's like, he's with his guy again. The guy,
Lazard?
No,
No,
the
Hackett.
corner.
Oh, Hackett's there. Yeah.
You know, they're going the same. You know, they got. Is he going to want? Now he's going to prove a point.
Right.
You know, and,
Well, that's been his entire mantra through his career. He's always got a chip. He's got to have a chip on his shoulder. He's got to prove a point.
which if he just played the game and fucked the chip, they probably would have won 2 more Super Bowls.
Well, they had McCarthy handicapping them. So
Yeah, but
I don't care. Yeah, McCarthy was. I
And
mean,
now-
look at him now with time management and that roster that he has. You can't tell me that Dallas should have done better than they had.
But I love Dak, but Dak's not Aaron Rodgers either. I mean, I love Dak. I think Dak's seems like a great guy. He's a good NFL quarterback, but
Right.
he doesn't throw. McCarthy don't throw his picks. that Dak throws,
Right.
you know. But I see what you're saying though. I thought McCarthy was poor at time management.
Yeah.
I did too. I agree.
I'm wondering now that Rodgers moved from Green Bay way out to New York. How are his brother and dad going to visit him to see him play?
Ooh, good question.
Because now it's so much further
different
away.
post.
I don't
yeah.
get it.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Just to review that trade.
Yeah, let's talk. I didn't really look at it.
The Packers get the 13th pick. The Jets get the 15th pick. They swap there. The Packers get the second round pick.
42.
The Jets get their 5th round, and the Packers get their 6th round. And next year, 2024, they get a first-round pick if Aaron Rodgers plays 65% of the snaps, or it's a second-round pick. So
I think that's the best part of it right there for the Packers.
yeah.
Right there.
Well, they got their early second round too. The Jets had 2 second rounds. They got the
Right.
42nd pick, which is
Yeah.
ahead of the Bears pick even in the second.
Do you want to put your? You know what's going to happen, don't you? Right? He's going to pay 63% of the plays.
Yeah.
61.
Just to give him a big FU.
yes, absolutely.
It's going to be 64.3.
Yeah.
And be like,
well, I'm looking at it that way, too. The Jets, I mean, let's say he goes there, and
Oh,
it is
he's
an
going
absolute, well, he is there.
Right.
And it's an absolute catastrophe. It's terrible.
Yeah.
They have no skin in the game to not bench him and be done with that 65%.
right.
They have no reason to appease him because who gives a crap if he comes back?
Right,
I mean, we're done with this guy.
Right.
Or if he's playing great, obviously, you know, that's the thing. I mean, the thing
There's
is
more
that
upside.
division is so hard.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the Jets are paying his. I think it's almost
60 million.
100%
60 million.
this
yeah.
year because it's all bonus.
Yeah, they're cleaning up to
The
60
Packers are
million.
taking a $40 million hit for this.
On the salary cap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Total.
It was going to be the same thing either way. It didn't matter. So it
No,
works out.
but
It's fine.
he's
It's fine.
already paid either way.
Well, yeah,
so
it
it doesn't matter at that point.
But it's going to hit him this year, which it would have anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
And then next year it's clear. It's,
Yep.
it's what could have happened anyway. So it's
And then the Packers will be drafting Caleb Williams and we'll be set.
I don't think so.
No?
I we'll see a lot with the Packers idea because you keep seeing
The Packers are stuck between. They're not. The Bears had the same problem after the Super Bowl. Is you're almost like too good.
The Bears had a
you
lot
got
of
too many
injuries
good
after the
players.
Super Bowl.
yeah, they
and,
did.
and you're not good enough to lose to get them early picks, but you're also not good enough to win to get back to the Super Bowl. You know, you're kind of stuck in that middle
Right,
where you're
you
always
know-
got like an 18th or a 17th pick.
I never
Right.
said this about the Packers because they always had Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre, but I think they're further away than you think at this
31
point.
years for the two of them.
I really think they're further away than you think now because last year's team was not very. Besides, they had like 5 guys that were like, oh yeah, they were. Offensive line wasn't very good at all last year. They had injuries
No.
up and down the line.
No.
And they weren't very good when they were healthy.
Yep.
Jair Alexander was not very good at all, and he's supposed to be your best. And that could be a Kyle Fuller thing. I think that's going to be a Kyle Fuller thing where he's going to be good this year. He'll be fine.
He's been good before.
It's just one of these things that, hey, your rookie year was awesome. Maybe got a little big head and has to learn how to play the game again.
Right.
I mean, they have Dylan, obviously, and Aaron Jones. That's huge. Watson was great. I mean, good for them.
Yeah.
I keep seeing people saying they want to draft a receiver at 13. And people
Jigabugga.
like, oh, it's great because they got ahead of New England and they get that receiver now.
No. I think they're trading out that pick.
A trade out, or they're going to draft a tackle.
Yes.
A left tackle. There's 3 good left tackles.
Yeah.
They're going to take one of those guys.
Yeah.
I guarantee they are. Because that's what you need.
Right.
You need a left tackle.
Yeah.
You need one.
You need to protect him first.
Yes.
You already have your receiver.
Yeah.
Well, now you got 2 second-round picks anyway.
Yeah,
so they're pretty good.
Right.
Yeah.
Laporta in the second round.
So I don't know where if they got the 42nd. So I'm guessing they got about the 45th then also.
Yeah, their pick. Yeah.
So it's going to be 2 picks.
Yeah. They might go back-to-back tight ends with those picks.
And they're talking about that tight end in the first round too. Still.
Nah, I'm not taking
the kid from Notre Dame, but I can't. He has to be. And think about the tight ends. That's the craziest thing about tight ends. Well, but you think about tight ends.
Right, the tight end.
The best tight ends right now in the NFL weren't like guys that were like, oh, drafted in the first round. And that's why he's got to be like
he wasn't a Noah Fant or a Hawkinson
Well, Komet was a second rounder, but you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Because I can't think about like the best. I don't. Has there been drafted in the first round in the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years?
Yeah,
for sure.
Pitts from Atlanta was.
He was great last year. He was great last year.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, but bad guys and good offenses still play well.
Yes, they do.
He's
going to
be
bad
good
offense.
though.
Yeah.
But Pitts, I'm still. I trust me. I had him in fantasy. Screw that dude. I don't care.
Yeah, but you had Marcus Mariota throwing to him.
Oh, but think about it. Chad Henne was throwing a couple games to Kelsey. He still got 1,000 catches.
Oh, yeah. I think Kincaid's the best tight end, but because he did Kincaid from Utah.
Oh yeah.
But
the Notre Dame guy keeps. Yeah, I agree with you. I like the Kincaid kid too.
Yeah. He had a back injury, so he didn't test.
Might be a sneaky one then.
Yeah.
Aren't tight ends though kind of like a system thing? You know.
Yeah.
You see, like Evan Engram, he had all those he's going to be off the charts, and the Giants did nothing for years.
And his first good year was
this year.
Right.
Years later, 5 years, once he finally figures out how an offense works, and
they
put him in the right
offense.
situations.
Right. Because remember, it's the offense Doug Peterson ran, and remember how good Goddard was in that offense. And then the backup was even good in that offense.
Right.
Yep.
The kid's a starter now there. What's his name?
Goddard. No. Dallas Goddard, right?
No, they had a young kid that took his spot. No. I'm sorry. Goddard.
The other way.
Who's the kid that went to Arizona?
Ertz.
Yeah, Zach Ertz.
Ertz, a monster before that. And then Goddard came in and was awesome in that offense.
And there's 2 more South Dakota State tight ends that are ranked highly this year.
Yeah.
Tight end you.
Pretty much. Not Notre Dame.
So where's the upside then for, like, what do you think the upside is for the Packers? What's the upside for the Jets? Like, what is their, where do you see them?
Here's the thing with
record wise. Yeah, are they going to make the playoffs? Either one of them.
I think the division NFC North is it's going to be up to a couple teams. I think that Detroit is still.
Detroit got some bad news this week, and that's probabably going to be discussed.
Yeah, but
at some
the thing
point,
with that is that two of the guys were going to get cut anyway.
Right. Yeah.
And
the
Jameson Williams,
receiver.
it's 6 games, and it probably more time to rehab that knee because he didn't play very well last year at all at times. Yeah, I think that knee was still bothering him, so it's that's good.
So not as critical as we thought.
But I think they're still going to be because they actually Detroit quietly made their defense better in the offseason.
Yeah, they did.
Really good.
And they're going to draft watch in this one, like Jalen Carter, or they're going to get who's the other?
Jalen Carter is the one I think they're going to just take and just say, screw it, we're going to take a chance. And
we're going to put Hutchinson and him on the corners and just
and it's a good
destroy
team
everybody's quarterback.
Right.
Because
we'll see how fast Fields and Jordan Love really are.
Because Dan Campbell is running. Dan Campbell is won't let
and his coaches and the players. I mean, look at how Hutchinson was a leader last year.
So but Packers, I think outside's good. I mean, you get draft picks out of it. And I think you're going to learn a lot about the Packers in draft. They trade down, but I think they're thinking on the lines that we need to get players. We don't have enough right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
If they keep that pick and go with a receiver.
Nah.
I mean, I think they should go tackle. We'll talk about it more Thursday. But I think they should go tackle. That's for being I don't know, tackle, offensive line, man. Those lines win football games.
So the Packer fans here in this room, like Ed, you're a Packer or Bears?
Packer fan.
I mean, do you have expectations now? I kind of have zero expectations. I mean, to me, their upside's probably a 9-8 team. That's their.
They're not better than last year. I'd be happy if they go 6 or 7-10.
And that's kind of where I'm, thinking on the low end. If the defense plays better, does what they should have done last year, they should have been better last year.
Right.
Yeah.
then and
They're getting
believe
young
in
back.
I believe in the running backs. The running backs
I
are
do.
great.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
The wideouts, I mean, the young guys had good years. I'm kind of a believer in the sophomore slump, though. Sometimes those guys come back to earth a little bit, but they look like they're pretty talented. I wouldn't mind us drafting, maybe a second or third round, drafting a receiver.
Yeah, but the receiver class this year is not deep, and there's no big.
That's why I'm not.
That's,
I don't want to. I don't want to try to take one of the first.
Well, that's why I was saying the kid from Boston College is like they're talking about him. Like
he's like 5'10".
He's going to be good.
He doesn't
Flowers.
Yeah,
I've seen the OSU guy in some mock drafts.
OSU. Now that's one he's
the best one.
But here's the thing: you got to understand. I mean, what do you want to do with this year? Is it? And maybe they are. Any teams come out of nowhere all the time. Okay, and not nowhere. The Packers won't because they still got a decent roster.
Yeah,
but if they can't really win a Super Bowl, why not be in that top 10 and go get yourself Marvin Harrison Jr. next year?
Right.
He's the prize of the draft next year. He really is. He's the receiver prize because nobody's going to take him number one, I don't think, because you're going to take Caleb Williams. He's going to be a top 5-6 pick. So you can, but I don't want the Packers to be in that situation to be top 6. Maybe the Jets will. Maybe the Jets will give that one to him.
Right.
Maybe the Jets will be crappy and Aaron Rodgers get the number. They'll get that pick.
Well, that's the other question. Do you think the Jets will be that crappy, or do you think the Jets are a playoff team?
Their defense is stout. I mean,
their defense is probably
really good defense.
It's top 5.
Right.
So how about this? How about the Packers are crappy? The Jets are really crappy. And the Packers have all kinds of ammo to move up to one of those top 2 or 3 picks.
Right.
But the thing I'll say about the Jets, though, last year they were that team you didn't want to play.
Right.
And they had no quarterback.
No.
And their running back got injured.
Yeah.
Right.
They had no quarterback. I mean, they had every time they tried. It didn't matter who we put out there. The team was terrible on offense. So Rodgers is going to obviously be an upgrade no matter. He could play 10% worse than this year. He'd still be the best quarterback they had in 10 years there. Seriously,
they haven't been in the playoffs
since
in
Joe
12
Since Joe Willie,
no, probably since Chad Pennington or Chad Pennington, probably.
Yeah,
that was their last quarterback. You probably say, he was
Mark
good.
Sanchez.
Sanchez was serviceable,
but fumble.
But they were a great
made
defense.
2
ran the
AFC
ball
championship
really
games.
well. Thomas Jones, those were good teams.
They had great defenses.
They were built
too.
different though.
It was 12, 13 years
this is
ago.
kind of the same way this team's built.
Right.
Run the ball, play good defense, and Rodgers has to become a game manager, but make those plays once in a while.
Right. But who's his receivers though? I mean, Lazard's not going to. Lazard's.
Well, they got the kid still.
Wilson.
Garrett Wilson. He's a rookie.
Yeah, he's
the
a
real
stud.
deal. I think so.
Yeah, but yeah.
They had like 4 big receivers. I think they traded
They
some.
may draft a receiver. Who knows?
Yeah. They love drafting them.
Yeah. Maybe that was part of Rodgers' contract. Draft me a receiver, finally. Someone
Well,
just draft me a receiver.
First round receiver, please.
If they take a receiver once, he told him to. I'm going to tell you right now.
This thing we had been in the Lions years ago.
You know
They've been
what,
so
though?
happy with
I am
them.
hoping. I want this. This is my dream. Okay, I want a camera on Aaron Rodgers' face at draft night when the Packers take a receiver in the first round. I want to see his reaction.
That'd be awesome.
Did you see
He'd be like,
That would be kind of a little gamesmanship there, a little kick in the
would.
face.
I love it.
Kicking it.
if you could waste a first round draft pick in the NFL, I would do it in a heartbeat about the Packers.
Oh, my.
Take it in a heartbeat. I would.
What if they get that guy from Ohio State, that Jackson Smith or whatever?
Yeah,
the
that'd be
3-name
him.
kid?
Yeah, I can't. I don't
he's
know what the
good.
middle name is. It's
I
like
Gabilla Smith or something like that.
Gabilla.
I like him.
Yeah.
Naguda.
He's a good receiver, but I think he's Christian Watson. He's the same guy, kind of.
Yeah.
He'd be a slot receiver.
Yeah,
though.
he says he's a
and it would help
slot.
him. I do like him though.
Yeah.
Good hands.
They say he's slow, but he gets open all the time, which is
Tom Waddle.
yeah.
No, I'm
Or I mean, there's
Not
tons of
sundial slow.
there's tons of guys like that that can. Who's the one? Was it? Is it Hopkins or one of those guys?
Well, like guys
They're making a big deal
guys
out
like
of it.
Amendola, Wes Welker. They weren't.
Well, even look at Kelsey. He's open every single play, and he runs like a truck,
Yeah.
like mine without the tranny. He's still
Was it? Do you want to add to the end of the Eric?
Yeah,
Anything
we
else?
No,
Did we answer your question? I'm sorry.
No, I just was trying to get a feel for it because I was thinking about that today when it finally happened. I'm like, I mean, are the Jets is that really a great place for him to go?
I do give the Packers credit for getting that chance at the first round pick next year because I didn't think but the Jets. I mean, the Jets probably looking at it this way: if he's not good and doesn't help us, then we're gonna have a late pick anyway because we're gonna be good.
Right.
And if we're not, it was a mistake anyway, and we
And we'll answer this question when we start making picks for the NFL season after the draft, and then we could say, okay, the Jets are going to be 10-7. The Packers are going to be 7 and 10 or whatever. We'll kind of
6-9. Oh,
6. Yeah. Not anymore.
No, that sucks.
6-9-1.
You got to give
6-9-2.
6-9-2.
Yeah,
there we go.
You got to give credit to Gunik. What do you say his name? That
Gutekunst?
Yeah, that guy.
Gutekunst?
He did stick to his guns and held out for a big haul.
Yeah,
I mean,
think
he got
played
a
it
lot.
pretty well.
Everybody said they were going to just get a second rounder and maybe like a fourth or fifth. He got an extra first in there.
That conditional pick, though, that's the only thing. They can toy with that if they want.
Right.
If they suck, they can say
Still a second round. Still a second round.
Yeah,
Still 4 picks for Rodgers. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think
more than I thought they were going to get.
That's more than everybody thought. Did you see
Well,
ESPN? The
4,
faces?
but they only got 2 really for him because they gave their first round. Which that's the crazy thing. I can't believe the Jets didn't. The Jets were like, I can't believe the Packers. Well, I think the sticking point was the Packers had wanted their first round pick this year, and they said no. I guarantee the Packers didn't get that.
Right.
They wanted their first round pick this year. They wanted 2.
Right.
And did not get that pick because the Jets were like,
Well,
no.
why wouldn't you ask for it? I mean,
I would.
you're never going to get what you don't ask for.
You start with. Can I have your next first round picks for the next 27 years?
Yeah.
Well, let's go to 24. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me talk to my manager.
Hold on, let me go.
Let me.
Like he's trying to buy a Buick.
I can get you that undercoat, and then we'll talk to my manager.
Half hour later, it comes back.
What's going to take for me to put you in this thing
Right.
tonight?
How about How about 0 years?
Right.
Oh, well,
And the stall protection.
Financing? He's only got $100 million left.
I might
Let's
go
figure
at
it
that
out.
dealership down the road.
That's crazy.
Anywho, so we'll talk. We can talk more on draft night about it. We'll talk more. But yeah, that's any other.
Yeah, give us something to talk about.
Yes. So that we're still on the good.
Good. You're good at.
You're
Oh,
good.
my good?
Don't bring up Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, shit. You talked, let's see, Aaron Rodgers.
That would be
we
a
talked
good.
about Detroit. Did we talk about the Bears? I can make a good on them.
No.
Just whatever you want.
Oh, I'll do something different then.
Okay.
So do you know this guy Stephen King? He writes all those books, but he has people like ghostwrite them for him, kind of in his style.
Ooh, that's ghostwrite. That's kind of a play.
So he tweeted out the other day because this, who's this guy? This Elon Musk guy that bought Twitter.
Tweeter?
The guy that's like a trillionaire.
Yep.
From his dad's Emerald Mines.
Yeah. So well, everybody starts with slavery. All the rich people.
Yep.
Him and LeBron, and
oh boy.
But
said oh boy. I really said oh boy.
No, Nike. Talking about Nike.
Oh.
But so this guy Stephen King, he writes all these books. They took away his blue check mark, So they're making like a big deal out of all these things. So he tweeted out, "I think Mr. Musk should give my blue check to charity. I recommend the Prytula Foundation, which provides life-saving services in Ukraine. It's only $8, so perhaps Mr. Musk could add a bit more."
Why doesn't he do it?
Right. So Elon.
Sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt.
So Elon Musk responded, "I donated $100 million to Ukraine. How much have you donated so far?"
Ooh, touche.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Twitter burn.
Zing.
Love it.
And Stephen King just sat there and took it. And then somebody hobbled him.
He
when
sent some girl.
he was stuck in a
Some
cabin.
little girl in a car to his house.
Yeah. Mine was gonna be stuck in the cabin, and the crazy lady hobbled him.
He
so
said
he couldn't
twin
walk.
girls, just to say.
Right.
Yeah.
And a cat.
Yeah.
I can't wait for this book to come out.
Cujo.
The blue check.
Are any of his things good, or are they just all corny like all those?
Stephen King stuff's okay. I
The
mean,
Shi-
well,
The
Christine,
Shining.
The Shining's even
Firestarter.
corny.
Shining's not bad. Christine's good. I mean, but you got that one. Pet Sematary was kind of weird.
He just had a good book. The follow up to The Shining.
I don't like it.
That's
but I
the
watched
clown.
It. Yeah, I don't
He
like
just
it.
wrote a book that was a follow up, like a post Shining that was pretty good. I can't think of the name of it.
Shining 2?
No, but it was like years later. I can't remember the name of it.
Shine. Just Shine.
Was
it a pre or prequel?
It's a post. I'll
post.
look it
Okay.
up. Yeah.
My good is not good for the Bucks, but you guys that are Cubs fans, you know what I'm gonna say. This Sean Casey is to the Cubs, what Jimmy Butler right now is to the Bucks. you get that reference, right?
Yeah.
Ed?
Yeah.
He's just unstoppable right now. He's playing so well, and just don't get it. They can't stop him at times. It's scary.
It is scary. And what I don't understand is that all these NBA talking heads talk about how Jimmy Butler's a top 5 player in the playoffs. What the fuck is he during the regular season?
22.
Yeah.
22.
Right. So, I understand, some players have great postseasons and stuff. Like, Jimmy Buckets is, as a Bulls fan, it's painful to see him with another team. But
And they just let him go, too. They
Right.
Well, he kind of was wishy-washy in the whole situation, too.
Right.
But the Bucks, and that was a Gar Foreman Paxson thing.
Don't even get me started
They
about that
screwed that
regime.
up
Yeah.
because they should have forced him to stay and be their guy.
Yes.
You need to have a guy to build a franchise around, and you could have built it with him.
Absolutely.
Easily.
Yeah.
I like Butler.
I
Plays
like
his game,
Butler,
doesn't say much, just plays his game.
Right.
Plays well.
Yeah.
The only time he said stuff was when he was in
Minnesota.
Yeah.
But
he kind of whacked
was he
out.
wrong? He wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
No.
There's other ways to go about it, I guess.
Yeah.
Bad.
We have an addendum on the Stephen King thing.
Yeah.
He did write Shawshank.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a short story.
Stand by me.
So Stand By Me was a
Right.
short story.
Talisman.
The Talisman.
Body.
That's a great book. Yeah.
I think he wrote E.T., didn't he?
What's the one I'm thinking of though? The recent one.
What's the one with
So many good books.
Green Mile.
No, yeah, he wrote the Green Mile.
Yeah, he did write the Green Mile.
I don't think he wrote all these. I think they just write them. He's probably paid. He's like Thomas Edison,
Oh.
stealing everybody's stuff and
You
then
just stole Tesla stuff, not everyone's. Get it right.
Smart
The
man.
Tesla. Instead of the Talisman, it's be the Tesla Man.
Tesla man.
the Talisman. I thought that was the monkey's
He had a
paw.
pseudonym too, Richard Bachman, right?
Right, Richard Bachman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they were awesome. Bachman Turner Overdrive, right?
Jesus.
Turner Overdrive.
All right.
Rolling down the highway. Okay, go.
Oh
Bad,
yeah,
bad.
My bad is was mentioned a little bit earlier. The stinking Detroit Lions. You know. Well, they got rid of Cephas Williams or Quintez, Cephas or whatever, and then they were going to get rid of these two guys anyways. But Jameson Williams, you know, and what they were doing is they were in the locker room betting, not on football, but just betting. And I guess you're not allowed.
No, you can't.
And I guess a lot of people that work in that, you know, in the offices were let go as well because they were kind of like contributing to jumping on the bandwagon and betting as well. So that's why I think they got these guys into
How do they even think that's? You got to know that's.
Well, I'm sure they give you classes on that stuff.
And like Quintez Cephas, who's such a noble man,
He was
never been in trouble
found
before.
Guilty for what he did.
I know he was
accused of what he did.
Yeah, it was pretty bad accused.
Yeah, he was. But he was cleared. All right.
So was OJ.
Touche.
OJ.
Touche.
Yeah.
I went way back on that one.
You're bad.
My bad has to do with Ryan Day of Ohio State. For the fact that he got the dreaded vote of confidence, that they believe in him, even though he's 45-6 in his tenure at Ohio State.
That's Ohio State for you, though.
Exactly. And then that's going to correlate to my ugly in a second as well about entitlement and entitled fans. So
that sums up the Buckeyes right there. And I'm married to one. My bad is the same as your good, and it was just short and sweet. My bad is Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler has the same wallet that Jules did in Pulp Fiction. He's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, he is. Love Jimmy Buckets.
Enough said.
Good point.
Yeah.
My bad is Alec Baldwin using his privilege to avoid manslaughter charges. Did you guys see that?
Did he automatically have a pardon somehow?
Yeah, it was like another Juicy Smollett switcheroo. They pulled the prosecutors.
No.
That prosecuted him originally, and they brought in two new ones, and they're like, "Oh, where's the evidence?"
Were they actors?
No, they were just
the actor.
I thought you were going to say
they're hacks. They're political hacks.
He had a letter from Trump, but
yeah,
I've got this letter right here,
post dated,
and he's doing the acting part of it. You know, oh, that'd be great. Yeah. So he got out of a manslaughter charge. So I guess the gun acted alone.
Well, that happens all the time on the streets now, so it's not just him anymore.
Right.
Big cities, it happens all the time now. You get out of everything. Yeah. So.
Oh my God, yeah. Good point.
My bad is there's a lot of them. Since I'm last in my bad, how about I'll go with one though. The Houston Rockets hire Uduko today.
I saw that.
Shut up.
Yeah. So he leaves Boston because he was messing around with a coworker and cheating on his wife. And
right.
Then he gets hired in, which I don't understand why he got let go in Boston in the first place. He didn't. Although some states have that law.
Mm-hmm. It was a team policy.
You can't do a co-work unless you tell people. Plus, he's married. I know Illinois state law. If you mess around on,
but come down to Texas, we'll hire you.
The company fires you because they don't want to be held. Because they happened one time. Someone actually sued a company because their couple
all the time.
It is state or the organization, but not in Tejas.
So
come on out.
Yeah. So Texas, he's going to be the Houston.
Yeah, he got fired because it was against team policy
Yeah,
for the Celtics.
So
right.
Houston, and I guess that's,
Tons of companies have that policy.
all NBA teams might have it, but I guess he didn't do it with this team yet. So,
Right.
We know about Houston's loose policies, though. You know.
but I'm going to tell you one thing, Coach. You don't have Jason Tatum and the gang going with you down there, Houston.
Olajuwon's gone.
He's a good coach.
Yeah.
All right. I'm kind of surprised he didn't go to Toronto.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Nick Nurse. We can talk about that.
Yeah, that one kind of floored me a little bit too.
Just wait. I have an
yeah,
antidote
okay,
for that
that's
one.
good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear it.
So, Willie, you're ugly.
Come on, he's right next to you.
I know it.
New fashions.
So everybody, watches the news,
Nice
but
steal.
the Chicago youth riots a couple of weeks ago.
The Utes?
The Utes.
Two Utes.
On the weekend
What the
where
hell's a Ute?
they were just being jackasses or whatever they wanted to be and busting up cars and beating people up and you name it. What the hell's going to happen next,
Yeah.
Those Utes.
The two Utes.
That's not in like out in the Wild West out there. That's
No,
in
that was downtown.
downtown.
Yeah.
In the Miracle Mile, just jumping people and beating them and stealing their stuff. Yeah. A little crazy, huh?
Get down there with your concealed.
When are we going to the Bears game? No.
Ed will be packing.
No.
All right, my ugly has to do with Arch Manning, the superstar freshman quarterback for the University of Texas, had a dreadful spring game where what do the fans do? Go to social media and start calling him a bust already. The savior of the program.
That's fair.
Yeah, very fair. Entitlement.
Freshman.
Yeah. Go back to 2005.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
How many championships has Texas won?
Vince Young, last
Yeah,
one.
that was
Right?
the last
63 in 2,005.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was Vince Young the last one, right?
Yeah.
They won
Yeah.
national.
Yeah.
Because they've been
Yeah, because
they have not lived up to what
No.
Texas should be, I guess.
Right.
They fired probably 5 coaches in that time as
Right.
well.
Not when Daryl Royal was there.
Hey, Colt McCoy, though.
He's got a nice journeyman career in the NFL.
No, he was
that's
he was
for
good. He was a good college. I'm not gonna. Yeah, he was a good college quarterback.
Ewers is another. Quinn Ewers is probably another top 10 quarterback pick for next year as well. So, yeah.
Are you a Texas fan?
I am not.
Okay.
But I find it fascinating, these programs like, you know.
Ohio State.
Right. I mean, Texas, they should be a top 5 team every year with the recruiting base and the money, and they're not.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what's holding it
They got
back?
some deep pockets.
Sure
Boosters
they do.
have some deep pockets.
Yeah, his NIL, it was like $3.2 million for next year.
Archie's
is, yeah.
That's a little bit more than yours.
Right.
Like almost twice as much.
Oh. Okay. My turn?
Yeah.
My ugly is, let's do a little where are they now on this uglier. In 2021, this guy was the number 4 world-ranked golfer. He once, quote, it was a quote kind of that he was going to turn Augusta National into like a pitch and putt. Long hitter. And he has now fallen to number 178 in the world.
Okay, don't tell us. Tell me when you're done.
What year was it again?
Don't tell us though.
2021, he was number 4 in the world. He won nine times
Are you ready
in
for
1
our
year.
answer yet?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Willie. Willie.
So I don't know many golfers.
So what? I'm sorry.
They won 9 times.
I didn't hear it.
So
Say it again.
formerly number 4 in the world, 2021, won 9 times in
4 in the
about a
world in
year.
2021?
Yeah, won a major.
Okay.
Big hitter. And once it was said he was going to turn Augusta
Willie
National
knows.
into
I
a
gotta
pitch and
guess,
putt,
too.
basically, because he said he was going to be hitting
I know what you're gonna
a
say.
sand wedge on every hole.
Bryson.
Bryson
DeChambeau.
Bryson
Was it-
DeChambeau.
I'll say Brooks Koepka,
He is
actually.
number 170. No, Koepka's playing really well.
Yeah.
DeChambeau's 178. He keeps on a weekly basis. He's dropping like 30 points. That's how bad he's not making the cut in the Live Tour, and everybody makes the cut in the Live Tour. So
You don't have to with all the money he makes.
well, the
Why does
crazy
he
thing
care?
is he's probably at 178 in the world. He's probably made more money than Justin Thomas this year. It's ridiculous.
Isn't he the guy that started all that Rumble thing with, was it Koepka?
Yeah, him and Kepka.
Tim and Kepka had it, yeah.
You know, and then his problem is he thinks he's too smart for his own good. He's always experimenting.
Yep.
You know,
He's got a new diet now that he's
like he started lifting weights to gain distance and
sitting in dark rooms for a week.
Eat protein bars.
pretty much. But like
ayahuasca.
And then I think Cobra is his equipment manufacturer, and they can't stand him because he's always like trying out
all his clubs are the same. He cuts all his clubs to the same length, even his putter. It's all the same length, which is odd.
Yeah, he's
it hits like his driver's like a 6 degree,
right?
Something stupid like that.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, he had
a whole show about
one
him.
point said he's before the Masters, and I think he maybe missed the cut in that Masters. He said that he's going to be hitting even on the par fives, sand wedges. It'll be his second shots on all the holes.
Yeah, because the
ones that he doesn't drive, He did win a U.S. Open.
Yeah, because he was bombing the ball on that course.
Yeah,
and like
it's set up well for him, but Augusta didn't.
No,
I just remember watching it that year, and it's like we're seeing parts of this course that we've never seen before.
Right.
Well, you know, because DeChambeau is hitting it to the right, to the left. He's hitting it all over the place. I mean, but yeah, 178. That's ugly.
Awesome.
That is ugly.
That is kind of like I'm trying to think of a golfer that had that. Who I'll think of it in a minute.
David Duvall.
Yes, David Duvall.
And some of these guys recover. Look at Jason Day right now. Jason Day dropped to like 150 or something. Now he's in the top 10 or 12 right now in the world
Ricky
rankings.
Fowler, same thing.
Yeah,
Fowler's on the rise. He's playing really well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Day had back problems the last couple of years.
So did Duvall. Duvall had back problems too, though.
Yep. Duvall had he always was. His body was always changing. He'd be heavy. He'd be buff.
Right.
He'd be skinny. I mean, he was all over the place. They actually. Duvall and Daly, I saw I didn't read too much into it, but I saw like a meme or something. They played a team golf, and they shot.
Oh, I saw that.
A 44 on the front 9.
Jeez.
This is team golf, like best ball. They're professional golfers, right? 44. Scott shoots that, at Pets every week.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but not.
Anywho, so I thought that was kind of.
You ever see those videos on there? On TikTok or whatever, on Reels, and the guy's like, putting for my first 65, it goes in, and he goes, now time to the back, now go off to the back nine.
Yeah. Been there.
Ed, you're ugly.
My ugly is all the elitist players that keep attacking fans. It's been going on the last, I don't know. Well, I mean, obviously it's been going on for a while, but the last, month or so, it's been pretty bad. We had Westbrook run into the... have you guys seen that video?
Yeah, he ran into a club.
Yeah, I sent it to you guys. I sent it to you guys.
Yeah, you did.
Like the courtside, club
at halftime.
And it's ridiculous, there's little kids in there, and he just screaming incoherently. Anthony Rendon went after some guy in the stands and choked him because he called him a bitch. It's like, Jesus Christ!
But he is.
That's 3 times a day at my house. I get called that.
He didn't Rudy Gobert him, though,
by the dogs.
What's that?
He didn't Rudy Gobert him, though, did he?
That's his own guy, though. That's all right. But then Anthony Bass, I think, takes the cake this week. You guys seen this one? The pitcher from the Blue Jays.
Oh, I did. Yes.
So he's on a flight, and he's got a couple kids with him and his wife, and they make a big mess, and the kids just leave a mess everywhere, and the flight attendant comes, excuse me, but can you pick up your mess on the floor all over?
I don't think that's what happened.
And he lost it.
He wasn't with them.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, he wasn't with them?
And,
okay.
the woman was,
so
I guess the stewardess was a bitch to them, and people around said she was a bitch, the stewardess.
Oh, then I retract everything.
Clean up your mess. She's like, okay. And I get the kids to make a mess, but I walked off a plane before. Recently, I walked off a plane.
Then I'm going to do this one.
I'm walking through, and there's garbage on seats and stuff. These are grown-ups.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So when I saw I go, I walked off a plane one day, and it was disgusting, this plane.
Yeah.
I was going, I don't know where I was going. Maybe when we came back from Reno. Walked off the plane, and there's actual paper and garbage. And I'm like...
That's probably typical from a Reno flight, I would think.
But I mean, you should keep your clean. But yeah, he wasn't with them, though.
It was wasted.
The guy wasn't with them, I don't
Okay,
think.
so I retract that since I was completely wrong.
But the wife did complain about it, so I don't know. But yeah.
So I'm going to say then Chattanooga's 7-run, 7th inning in a AAA game. This is how the 7 runs went. Walk, pop out, walk, strikeout, walk, error, hit by pitch, hit by pitch, hit by pitch, walk, hit by pitch, strikeout.
Huh. Was it a minor league team?
Yep. 7 runs. They won.
Fascinating.
No hit in the game.
And they won the game.
Yep. 7 runs, no hits, all in 1 inning they came.
And they won the game.
Won the game 7-5.
That manager's got a job.
Wow.
That's terrible.
5 walks, 4 hit batsmen.
Who's the affiliate? Who's their affiliate? You know,
Chattanooga Lookouts.
Oh, the Lookouts. I had that hat. Since Cincinnati?
Yeah, they used to be.
So is that AA or that might be AA?
AA.
Yeah. So that was pretty bad.
That was a cool hat.
Yeah, it's got the 2 eyes in there.
Guys, I remember that.
Looks like the looking emoji now. That's what it looks like.
Yes.
It has, yeah.
Right.
My bad is, I believe it was Sun Prairie.
Ugly.
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 Yeah, this is ugly. A man, Eddie, who like this? I'm surprised you didn't have this one.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, me too.
A guy walked in into a girl's locker room.
Wait. Back up and tell who he is.
Who, I don't know who exactly the guy was.
The man.
Who's the man?
He's an 18-year-old kid.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's a girl. He's 18-year-old. He's an 18-year-old kid. He's an 18-year-old man. So he's old. He's a senior. He was walked into in freshmen or sophomores where they were 15 or 14-year-old girls.
Freshman girls.
So 14. He walked in the locker room. They were undressing. Saw them. Proceed to pull his pants down, show him his dick, and go, "Oh, and by the way, I'm a girl.
I identify as a girl."
And he walked out.
Yeah, I don't know what
actually know the whole story. I just listened to it.
It was Anthony Bass.
The girl.
That'd be awesome.
It would be.
The girls had their
It all
swimsuits
comes
on
together.
because they were getting the chlorine off them. He walks in and starts to shower next to him and takes his everything off as it's naked, has his back to him, and then turns around, showing him his junk.
Does he do the helicopter?
And I was waiting for that.
He's hanging a towel on it.
More like a washcloth.
And saying like that, he goes, I
identify as a girl.
I identify as a girl. I'm transgender, so it's okay. Well, number one, you're 18 years old, so I think that could be a big problem.
Well, he could identify as 17, though.
Ooh, good call.
I mean, I don't. The can of worms this opens up is in.
Hey, worm.
Is that the word of the day?
Yeah.
Oh.
I wish it was.
Is there a word of the day?
No.
There never is anymore.
I don't think there's a word of the day since I've been on the podcast.
The first one, that was it.
You ruined it.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, what do you do in these situations? I mean,
beat the shit out of him.
Well, that's what should happen.
He needs the shit beat out of him. That's for sure. Willie?
There was like somebody said that on one of these podcast type things, and like one of these guys that goes to college campuses and talk. You're advocating violence? He goes, no, because he said like what would have happened back in our day, and they're like, you're advocating violence? I'm like, no, the sheriff. Somebody would have called the sheriff. He would have showed up and probably beat that kid and dragged him out of there.
Yeah, hell yeah,
because he was a fruitcake and pervert.
Right.
But now you can't even say anything bad on a podcast about him. You might get canceled.
Right.
So I don't even know what to.
Sun Prairie, not far from Madison.
I'm glad I don't have kids.
I wonder if that dude's a Bud Light drinker.
Bud Light drinker.
Too soon.
I like it. I think that's pretty good timing.
He's going to get an NIL from him.
Yeah, so I mean.
A PENIL.
Well played, sir. Well played.
So yeah, that was mine.
That's a good one.
Oh, my other. I got another ugly. Is that cool?
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. It's your show.
The Tucker Carlson being fired today from Fox News, and then finally CNN goes, "We'll file Don Lemon now.
Yeah,
it's okay."
Right.
They were trying like 2 months ago, the way he talked to women and about women. And then, but yeah, they were both fired today. So I don't know. I think. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of funny that they followed suit. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care.
They're gonna.
People are all
Tucker's going back to MSNBC.
Yeah, they fired Tucker and everybody's up. They fired Don Lemon. I'm like, who cares?
Wasn't there one more?
They don't care about you.
No.
So I don't care about. It's like sports when a guy gets cut or whatever. Yeah, I like the guy, but he don't care if I lose my job tomorrow. So
right.
I mean, I do this.
How many times I say that on the show? Do you think Aaron Rodgers is going to be backing us up someday? Coming in here like, no, man, get them back their podcast. Because that's what he sounds like.
Well, he was on there one time, so.
He was on our podcast. You're right.
I just pictured him walking in here doing that. I don't know why.
We've talked about that.
What's up, guys?
You weren't here at the beginning, Bradley.
He's my good.
He's my good.
I was trying to be nice to Aaron Rodgers. That's why he's going to back us up now.
Keep the lifeline there.
Yeah. Plus, I need my tea.
So anyway, let's talk about. And he's going to wear number 8 in New York.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, because you wore 8 at Cal.
Because
Yep.
Namath worked
Oh, yeah.
12.
Yeah.
I think Namath said he could, but I give Roger credit.
That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah.
So I guess he's wearing number 8. I just wrote that down because I saw it
Okay.
before I started.
Nice.
So let's talk about real quick about the NBA playoffs going on right now.
Nut shots.
And let's go ahead. Start with those. Start with the nut shots of glory that's been going on in the NBA. If you've seen them, they've been awesome because they're not me.
Right.
So that's a good. We could have used that as a good.
Ooh,
Yeah.
You're not pumping me.
We could start over.
Okay. Oh, I didn't start anyway. Let's just
Good, bad, the ugly.
There we go.
Awesome.
The lost episode.
Lost episode.
That was the greatest episode ever. Too.
Ever.
God.
We were so bad when we tried to redo it. Mm-hmm. We were kind of scripted back then, weren't we?
Yeah, a little too scripted.
Yeah.
We had a lost episode. We got about 45
That's when we
minutes
had
in,
viewers.
And
Yeah.
Scott's like, oh, shit. I forgot to turn it on the
So
recorder.
hilarious.
That's
And we were
awesome.
so good, too. There was so much funny stuff. I don't remember any of it, but
I had a lot going on. Sorry.
that was during COVID. We used to drink a lot.
Yeah. We drank too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd start drinking and then do the show.
We'd sober up during the show.
Yeah.
So bad. Willie would
So, what you going to talk about nut shots? Who were the nut shot guys?
Well, Harden.
Wait, can we do a top 10 of the nut shots? Like
Oh, there's only 3.
10 up. Start at 10. We'll start at 3 then. Start at 3.
All right. Well, it was Embiid and Claxton for Brooklyn and Philly, where Embiid got dunked on, and Claxton was kind of a dick about it and stepped over him, and Embiid basically, he kicked him in the tried to kick him. He caught him. Claxton went down. But, pardon me, sorry, laughing for a second. The Harden one I thought was more intentional than Dylan Brooks, but the Harden one was pretty good. We tried to, I forgot who was guarding him, but he punched him in the nuts to try to get around him when he was dribbling the ball.
Yeah,
But
that shit happens.
Which one, Dylan Brooks one?
Yeah.
No, the Harden one.
Oh,
Both,
Harden, yeah.
Harden was more intentional, but I still think Dylan Brooks is just a dick, period.
He kind of is, isn't he?
Yeah. How dumb are you to, poking the bear?
Jesus, we suck right now.
You know?
I agree.
Yeah, and they paid the price with that 9-point first quarter. I think they're tired of him.
You know what the amazing stat of that whole game was? They scored 9 points the first quarter, and they scored more than the Bucks did that night.
Yeah.
In the Bucks game.
Well, it helps when Ja goes for 45 and scores 22.
And they actually got back in it. They had a chance.
And Lakers let them get back into it because they were just kind of coasting.
Because they're
toward the end.
supposed to.
Yeah. They got to keep it close for that betting.
Yeah.
Right. But, yeah. And then just the whole fact, Draymond gets suspended because of something that happened 6 years ago. Dylan Brooks got suspended last year in the playoffs, and he punches LeBron in the nuts, and he doesn't get suspended. So how is that fair? Not fair.
I did
but-
like I said, it was crappy, but I did like he punched him in the nuts.
Yeah.
It was kind of-
Who doesn't like that? I mean, that's
right.
Nothing like a good nut punch.
It's crazy, though. His hand hit the floor at the same time.
wow.
That's not Willie. He was
Beat me to it.
Smashing my sack.
What are some of the positives that you guys?
That was the positive.
from the NBA playoffs. I mean, anything? I've been having a hard time
The
with
parody, really.
Yeah.
You know, and for me, just disappointing, some of these games I'm watching, and they're blowouts, Philadelphia sweeps New Jersey. I mean, New Jersey was 13 and 14 in their last 27 games, so they were undermanned, but it just seemed like there isn't any close games where you're into the game. It's either someone's up by 12 or someone scores 9 points in one quarter, and you kind of lose interest. So that's been disappointing for me.
the fourth quarter of that first Kings Warriors game. That was.
And the last one
Last
wasn't
one's
too bad
good too,
either.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah.
I heard there was some
Curry
weird
tried to give it
thing
away.
Yeah, what
Curry did
happened?
a Weber.
He Chris Webber
he tried to call a timeout?
Yeah,
40 seconds left.
40 seconds left.
Really?
They're up by
But they
5
still
with the
end up
ball,
winning.
and they called timeout, lost the possession. They scored.
They got the tech,
Right.
and then they got the 3-pointer from Fox.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Harrison Barnes bricked the 3-pointer to win the game for them. And Draymond's oh, we knew it wasn't going in. We saw that movie 6 years ago.
But it was a good. It
Oh.
was good defense by Curry. Probably the best defensive play he had the whole game
Right.
to put Fox out of his rhythm, and he didn't know what to do, and pass it off to Barnes there. So
Well, the series right now, New York leads 3-1. Kings and Warriors are tied 2-2. Boston is up 3-1. The Nuggets are up 3-1. Philly won the series over the Nets. Phoenix is up 3-1. Miami is up 2-1. And the Los Angeles Lakers, are up 2-1 over the Grizzlies. which play later tonight. We're taping the show on Monday, and the Bucks are playing right now. So a lot of games left, obviously, in this thing. So
right. I think the resurgence of Westbrook has been really cool.
Yeah.
You know, finally find a team that he fits and they let him do what he does best. So
I went to when I was in Phoenix, I went to the last game of the year, which was Clippers-Suns. So it was kind of a preview. And the Suns, none of them started, like none of the main guys started.
Right.
But these bench players were playing out of their minds. But it was Westbrook in the fourth quarter that just took over.
Right.
I mean, the guy, multiple points in the game, he's missing, like airballing free throws. And it's just like, what is wrong with this guy? And then he steps up and has a huge fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I've always liked him. He's kind of an arrogant prick, but I've always liked his play.
Right.
He's been an exciting player to watch over the years.
Absolutely.
I think he's a Hall of Famer for sure.
Don't heckle him.
Right.
Don't heckle him.
Don't call him Westbrook.
Yeah, he'll come in the club and yell at your children.
Hey, man, Westbrook is, I think it's good.
Yeah, you got to just roll with that, man.
You know? Yeah.
Roll with it.
And don't call him Chris either.
Right.
Don't do that.
How many years was
Bodie.
he like close to the top 1 or 2 picks in fantasy basketball?
Well, he just filled up the stat line.
Because of triple-double.
Yeah,
right?
2 years in a row,
nuts.
he averaged a triple-double.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think the injuries, too, have been kind of disheartening just for, well, I mean, I think it's funny that every time Embiid and AD go down, you could hear, like, the whole city of Philadelphia and L.A. hold their breath, you know, and then Embiid, like, I think that dude's cursed. Like,
yeah, because he might be out. They said for a little more time. It's like
they said
serious.
they're hopeful by mid-series or
yeah,
something.
So
Right.
it's not good.
yeah, so they're huge Atlanta fans hoping that, right? Or
They
Atlanta.
Philly already won.
They won their
They won it.
series.
They won it.
They're in the next.
But they're gonna be in
series.
the next rounds. They're gonna. I don't
against
know.
Boston.
It'd be.
I want to say it's
Yeah,
Boston,
the winner of
Atlanta.
Boston, Atlanta.
Yeah,
Yep.
because well, no, it's the worst seed. So if Atlanta were to win, the Bucks would play them probably.
Oh, it depends on how it
That's,
plays.
yeah, you play the highest seed, or Bucks get to play the worst team left.
Gotcha.
If
I'm sorry. Or Miami could go to Boston.
Right.
That's what would happen, actually.
Yeah, and nobody wants to play Miami either. I mean,
No, I mean this team was the 1 seed last year. Miami was the 1 seed in the East last
Right.
year, and it's not much of a different team other than Hero getting hurt. And
yeah, that was huge for them. Like he had a
was a
really
big
good
deal.
year for them.
yeah, it's a big deal. It's a starter.
Yeah, so
But they got the bad motherfucker, so I mean it's
Right.
whatever. So I mean, the Boston, I think that's a foregone conclusion. They're going to win that series.
Yeah. Phoenix will win theirs. Denver will win
because
theirs.
Kawhi's out.
Right. Yeah, and that team needs to get blown up. Like,
I think the Warriors win now that Fox is out.
yeah. Broke his finger.
Broke a tip of his finger.
He's done.
Yeah.
Broken finger's done. Yeah.
Yeah.
On his shooting.
Ronnie
hand.
Lott
Sucks.
just cut his finger
Who
off.
was that? Who broke their finger?
Fox.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox.
Did he really?
Tip his finger. He broke
That
the tip
sucks
of his
because
finger.
here's is like, and I have not watched many Kings games in my life,
But
so
they're
it
not
was
on
really
TV.
exciting to watch those two games. And I'm like, this guy, I know that he's good, but he's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, he's stepped into the upper echelon. I
yeah.
think in top 15 players in the league
For sure.
He's
Yeah.
probably
NBA.
a notch better than Middleton even.
So,
he's better,
so
yeah.
quick. He's,
I like how he turned away when I looked at him.
I winked at Scott.
Ed woke up. Ed woke up. He's like, huh?
Ed's like, huh? These guys are talking about basketball
I'm
still?
listening.
Ed's like, huh?
Nice pass.
Let's talk about the Cubs farm system.
Yeah.
I'm over here looking up octopus porn, and I'm like, what the hell?
Pete Crow Armstrong. Let's talk about him all day.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
We got time yet.
So, yeah,
I'd save that for 2 years from now.
I think it'll be interesting what comes down the stretcher. But, like, this series right now, the Bucks and Heat will be interesting.
Right. Well, and the whole thing is like at the beginning of the playoffs, everyone's talking about like how wide open the West was going to be. I think the East is just as wide open as well because of Miami and Philadelphia might be losing Embiid, so we'll see what the second round does with that.
oh, terrible.
Who's that guy they keep showing on there? Is he the coach of the Heat?
Sapolstra?
Yeah. He's like super dark and tan.
Yeah.
Eric Spoelstra, he's been there.
He
for a
looks
while.
like he's a highlight coach. More
He was the film. He was the film
guy.
Film guy for them. That's how he
so
started.
like
Pat
a Pat
Riley.
Riley
Yeah,
thing.
Riley,
Yeah.
If he
Yeah.
wins, next playoff game he wins, I think he passes Red Auerbach
Jesus.
in playoff wins.
Really?
Or something, some stat. Yeah, they brought up Red Auerbach.
That
Yeah.
sounds probably right.
Could
I mean, they've
be.
won.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
won
because-
2 championships, and
right.
He's a good coach. Underrated.
Oh, he looks
Very
like
underrated.
And that was why they're bad in here. I really think that he's out coaching Budenholzer in this
Oh,
series.
yeah.
It's not
He looks
close.
like-
Budenholzer- the problem with him is he doesn't make adjustments.
Well,
He
the problem
is
with
so
him, he's got
stubborn.
he doesn't know he's almost got the Dusty Baker syndrome where he likes to go with the guys that he trusts over the guys that might benefit you.
Right.
There's something in the water in the state. I think.
Jay Crowder, not play a lot. I know someone said he played poor defense, but you haven't seen him all tonight.
No.
Why would you even trade for him or go pick him up?
I almost picked him as a bad because he just has.
But they're not playing him. How can you get?
He was in a lot the other night
10
and he
minutes a
did
game
nothing.
and
He's not a horrible defender though. That's what I can understand.
I would have him hang on Butler as every minute he's in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
fight him and foul out. I don't care.
They have a little mini rivalry.
There he is again.
Right.
Yeah.
He looks like a guy like in an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that was like the bad guy, like
Who? Jay Crowder?
no Spoelstra.
Him? Right.
Oh, yeah,
He looks like a guy that had like a tiger, a pet tiger.
I think he was in Die Hard.
Yeah, or like a Die Hard
yeah.
like 2 or something.
Movie villain.
I think he was.
Yeah, he looks
He
like
was
that
the
guy. Like,
sidekick of
Actually,
Klaus.
it was that Bollywood movie.
Hollywood.
Was that one
Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah, Slumdog Millionaire.
Yes. Great movie.
Never saw it.
I never saw
it's
it
a
either.
great movie.
All right, there's the movie you have to watch and critique.
Yeah.
You just record it right after you get
You
through watching.
know what we
it.
talked about this before. Don't tell me what the fuck to do.
I tell you
didn't-
lots.
I don't even know
Especially when you
Hindi,
when you
but
leave him at the bar.
I guess I could have watched that night at the bar because I slept over there. Slumdog Uber driver.
It's hard to watch because the subtitles are in Sanskrit.
The mummy ride. No, anyway. So the playoffs are going. Not like we thought they would go around here, but overall the playoffs. I think a lot of these series are kind of going the way. I'm kind of surprised by the Knicks series. Though. I thought
I am too.
I thought the Cavs would be fighting them a little better, and the
But
Knicks
they're-
have looked pretty good.
Yeah. The Knicks have a more depth. They're playing 8 guys, and then
And they have who?
Cleveland's got 4. Yeah.
Tom Thibodeau.
Oh yeah.
He's our guy.
Tibbs.
Yep. Yeah. Tibbs tightened up his rotation, and then R.J. Barrett's been the one that's been playing outstanding for the Knicks.
Sounds like a lawyer.
Right.
R.J. Barrett.
R.J.
and
Barrett.
Associates.
One call. That's all.
One call. That's all.
Oh.
One call.
Yeah, it's funny.
Now
like,
I feel dirty.
He's really creepy
It's funny
looking
when
now,
you
isn't he?
travel,
Oh my
like
God.
how many lawyers have that
Yep.
tagline.
Tampa's got big billboards everywhere, right outside the airport.
Murphy and I drove to Nashville, and then like Indiana, it would be like 6 different guys with the same fucking slogan.
it's an easy one to
There-
pick. Yeah.
Miami, there's a lot of them, and then L.A. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of them too.
Yeah.
A lot of lawyers in Miami and L.A.
No.
Why?
Wasn't there a show called L.A. Law?
Oh, Corbin Burnson.
Yep. Best role ever. Major League.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Dorn, Roger Dorn.
Yeah.
Dorn.
I didn't know it was his wife. She was hot.
It says right here in my contract.
Yeah.
He just
He
pisses.
pisses on
That's,
it. That's the
awesome.
best.
Yeah, who was that lady that played his wife? She was pretty smoking
Yeah,
hot.
she was.
I think that was. Looks like kind of. She looks like. She's not, but kind of reminded me of Marcy from. Married with Children.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
A little bit with the hair and everything, but
Marcy.
she was
Yeah.
She's hotter than
not the
Marcy.
same woman.
No.
NBA playoffs going on right now.
Yeah.
Major League Baseball, anything with that? Cubs kind of cooled off a little bit this last weekend. Dodgers kind of brought it back to earth. Brewers aren't playing very well now either,
No.
though. So
How about the Pirates?
Pirates in first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pirates. Yeah.
7 games in a row.
Oh, the Pirates. I get it. Okay, we get it.
Yeah, the Cubs will be interesting because they play the Padres for the next 3 games, right?
Yeah.
And then they got 10 against Washington and Miami. So
Welcome to Miami.
Yeah.
Miami.
Yeah,
They're away on those, right?
I think Washington, they're home, and then it's home and home. I think it goes the Padres at home, 3 against the Marlins at Washington, and then 3 at home with the Marlins. Okay. So,
So, do we have a beer this week?
Yeah, we do.
Willie brought something.
Okay, well, bring some cups.
I'll go get
Let's
them.
do this.
I'm gonna help him.
Humada.
Talk
So, anything else about the Cubs or Brewers or baseball at all?
Well, I read up on Roger Dorn's wife. Her name is Stacy Carroll. I think that was the only movie. She only was in a couple movies. Man, she could have been so much better.
I like how Bellinger has been crushing the ball the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So that's encouraging.
Contract here.
Yeah.
That's what they got
That's
him
good, though.
for.
That's fine.
Right.
1-year contract. Either they're going to re-sign him or they're going to trade him for a haul.
I'm happy with the way the whole team's hitting overall.
Me
Horner,
too. Right.
Hap,
Right.
all the guys that are part of their guys you want to keep around are actually hitting the ball well. I like the way, I think we talked about this last week about how when I was at the game in LA and the couple I've watched, he's running on the base paths more, doing steals, hitting runs. So I do like what they're doing.
That's called baseball.
Yeah. I haven't seen it in a while. I mean, and I like it. They're not really bunting to do. They're just doing it.
Right.
They're just doing it.
I'd like to see a few bunts in there, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the agents, and they don't really want that happening because, their guys aren't getting paid to, sacrifice.
How about make it every 10 bunts you get a $500 bonus? $500 bonus.
I like it.
They'd love to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I like the way they're going, the Cubs. I mean, they're not ready to win nothing now, maybe not a year, but in a couple of years, I think if they keep it going the way they're going, the way they're direction.
Yeah, their pitching got beat up a little bit in that Dodgers series.
And it's more their bullpen. Their stars were okay.
Right.
Smiley should have had maybe a perfect game.
He should have had a perfect game. I can't believe that they didn't give him an error and with the catcher bowling him over.
Jan Gomes.
Right.
See Jan Gomes in a post-game press conference?
No.
He's wearing a helmet.
Was he?
Yeah.
I played with a guy like that.
They made light of it.
Yeah.
They made light of it.
Right.
And, so.
Yeah. I think the Cubs are like 10-2 or 10-1 with Gomes is starting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a really weird stat.
Even last year, they were pretty good when he was in.
Yeah.
I don't want a whole one.
Oh, my God.
That's what she said.
It's Willie's orders. You have to.
I can't even hold it.
Kind of like I'm have to get a ride home. Oh, what's this?
Would be the
sandwich?
first one.
Arby's has a new chicken sandwich. Sweet heat.
Oh, man, that's what people are listening.
Hawaiian?
That's what people are listening to the show for. The commercials.
Yeah, the commercials. So they play tonight. The Grizzlies and Lakers. That's gonna be a good one.
They're on next.
Yeah. So that we gotta wait for Willie to get here to do this.
Do we?
Have him bring a napkin.
Do we though?
Willie, bring a napkin.
Are you doing this? You're doing it. Speaking on it. You're gonna talk about it.
I'll talk about it.
Okay, here we go then.
Without Willie?
He'll be here in a minute. What's he doing?
Just taking a dump.
He's in the bathroom even.
He's taking a dump.
I like beer because it is good. I
Behind
drink
the bar.
beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad, because the beer, it makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer. Beer is good! Beer is good! Beer is good!
Beer is good, and so is Billy Ray Cyrus. No. So this is just a little, brings back some good memories here. The basement bench warmers, probably pre-COVID, hanging out at Eagle Park, doing a little Bucks pre-gaming, headed over to Stubby's Gastro Pub, and one smelly Uber ride later, we're at the Bucks games, and then after the games, we're at Bernhardt's. So we probably drank this beer at some point. Billy Ray Citrus, it's by Eagle Park Brewing. Hazy IPA, 6.3 ABV for Scott. Good smelling, citrusy type of, I don't know, you guys tell me. You drink it.
It's good.
Drink it now.
Yeah.
Don't tell him what to do.
Yeah, it's really citrusy.
Smooth, huh?
It's a good beer.
Yeah.
It's not
That's
sour.
what hazy is.
Oh, this is great.
It's good stuff, yeah. We've had
It's
this.
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
we probably
smells
had it
like-
on tap.
It smells like pledge.
You know what it smells like? Victory.
It's achy breaky, huh?
So yeah, Billy Ray's Citrus. I guess that's named after some.
It is good.
What's her name's dad?
Miley?
Yeah.
That wrecking ball.
The
You know what's
ball.
weird, though, is I've never seen his vagina, but I've seen his daughter's.
Really?
That's what I'm saying.
Lucky you.
But he has
a
more,
corn hub?
He probably has two more popular songs than she ever has. "Achy Breaky Heart" and the song he did with Nas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now. I
No,
guarantee-
no,
Old
she's got
Town
the
Road?
climb, and she's got a couple.
Oh, that
big
one
ones.
about
Party in the USA. That's like that.
I bet "Achy Breaky Heart's pretty close.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
That's like almost the same anthem type thing.
Right.
Yeah. Although I can jam some "Party in the USA" when I'm on myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Windows down.
Party
Oh, yeah.
in the USA.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Just do it.
You know what I listen to now? That station at 98.1. You seen that one in Kenosha? It's like the crappiest songs that they get for free. Dude, it's awesome.
Hey,
So
go
like,
back.
like a lot of Gordon Lightfoot or what?
Yeah, there is quite a bit. It's all like anything that's over 50 years old
Right.
that doesn't have copyright.
Doobie Brothers.
Hey, no, before that.
I'm like all singing that song, "Party in the USA." I'm all happy and pumped up, and all of a sudden I look over something and I go, "What the fuck you looking at?"
Hey, going back to the NBA before I forget Nick Nurse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's talk Nick.
So during his exit interview, the rumor was that Nick was walking out of the room and turned around and said, "Good luck with these guys," and walked out. So
Really?
Wonder what that means.
yeah, I don't think he was happy with the direction of the team. So
did he get fired more for? I mean, they almost made the playoffs. So I mean, he won a championship 3 years ago.
yeah, but he hasn't done shit since. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, or
He had
was
Kawhi,
there, or is it like
playing out of his ass?
who was the guy with the Warriors before Kerr? That's
Mark Jackson.
Yeah, Mark Jackson never got along with the ownership. Blah blah blah. Was it one of those situations?
I think it was that situation and the fact I think the players tuned him out probably like mid-season. So, and I think he was upset that they didn't upgrade the team at mid-season as well.
Yeah.
So, just you lose your voice, you lose the team, and got to go in different direction.
He was the guy that definitely outcoached Budenholzer.
Yeah.
But who would Nick Nurse be without the Bucks shit in the bed?
Or,
Yeah.
or Kawhi playing. out of
Kawhi
his
playing
fucking-
1
Yeah,
year.
they might even should have been in the game at the series against the Bucks.
No,
If it
right.
was like
Yeah, with the ding 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 ding. Yep.
Right.
Ding 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 ding
Yep.
ding ding.
Plink, it was Plinko. Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. I don't look at Nick Nurse and say that's a terrible coach. Should
No.
be fired. I mean, somebody should be falling all over them. The Rockets should have
I
hired
think he's
him for crying
overrated.
out
I think
loud.
he's overrated a little bit.
Well,
Really?
that was the rumor that
The Rockets
he
haven't
was
hired him?
eight-
No, the Rockets hired the other dude.
Udoko.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the womanizer.
That was only 15 minutes ago, Willie. God damn it, pay attention.
Yeah, you got to give him some credit. It was 15 minutes ago.
Right.
Usually it's,
I thought you said G League.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he even came back after going in the other room.
It's like, where am I? What am I doing in here?
Right.
He did bring the beer.
Yeah. Thanks, Willie, for the beer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
but
didn't turn booty man on over there and just leave.
Hey, there's a Bucks game on.
So
Look at Jimmy Butler's. I mean, come on.
he's the Casey. He's the Sean Casey of
John Casey.
the Sean Casey. That's who he is. Yep.
Who's that guy that Cubs? They used to play for the Mets, and the Cubs finally got Murphy,
Piazza?
Daniel Murphy.
Oh, Daniel Murphy, then they got him.
Yeah.
Hey, he's helpful. Well, that was only that one series, though. He didn't
my
like
God, he
Jim
destroyed him.
Edmonds.
Edmonds. Yeah, Edmonds,
Yeah.
another guy that killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Not the guys you think. Of these other guys that came. Oh, Casey was just he murdered him
Freeze.
every
Wasn't-
time he played him.
Wasn't that the guy in the Cardinals? Are we talking about? Oh, he kind of.
David Freese too.
He took care of the Brewers.
Yeah,
is
David
what he
Freese.
did.
David Freese had a good season.
He was a Brewers killer.
All I
What
see
the
is
hell?
some kind of chocolate-covered
I
cones.
thought I bought drumsticks, but actually they're mini drumsticks.
Even better.
So
Pass him around. He wants a mini drumstick.
Are those cold?
yeah,
Are they cold?
I thought they were normal.
Does it
ones.
matter?
I don't like these. They don't have nuts on them.
Good call. Willie, did you get one?
Yeah, they'd fall on your chin.
And it's way too small for your mouth.
Do you like chin nuts?
Oh, good. Yeah, even without the nuts, ain't bad.
But it does need nuts.
I agree.
You know, the drumstick is good because of nuts. Did you guys notice that ever? Are you guys ever go to Culver's? You guys
Never been there.
Yeah, I haven't been there since yesterday.
But my favorite. What's your favorite flavor? What's your favorite flavor ever at Culver's? If you could pick one flavor.
Something with nuts.
I'm a Heath Bar, like Heath Bar kind of.
Rocky Road.
The toffee. I like toffee.
Okay.
I don't. I mean, they probably had a Heath Bar flavor at one point. I'm sure.
Heath Bar.
I usually just get like a caramel malt.
Oh, okay.
Something.
I do like some caramel myself.
Salted caramel.
Ooh, I had a salted caramel. Where did I have that? Oh, a latte. Pretty good yesterday morning. Yep.
What do you like, Willie?
Like caramel cashew. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
My favorite flavor was just drummy.
Oh, yeah, that's
Just drummy.
It's like a magic
With
shell.
nuts- with nuts,
They put
though?
nuts. It's vanilla, magic shell, and cone pieces.
Magic Shell.
And
Oh my God, Magic Shell is crazy.
They don't do it anymore.
They
got rid of it.
A few years ago, I bought it.
Yeah, but you know
Now it's gone?
they have a Sunday like that. I haven't been there in years. Georgie Porges in Racine has a drumstick Sunday. That's a killer. So
And I saw that Shrill's closed downtown.
yeah, sure, we should buy it.
We should.
We should
For
buy
the
Shrill's.
for a podcast or?
Yeah, podcast and ice cream. It'd be called. See,
Jesus Christ, you're a genius.
Sunday cast.
yeah,
No.
something. Yeah,
Banana. No,
Banana
we
nut-
gotta come up with. We'll come with something.
banana split cast.
Let's work on it right now on the air.
So Willie, you got birthdays?
I do have birthdays.
Let's do it.
Birthdays?
Hand me a drumstick while I'm
We got some over here.
Screw that. We're keeping these.
Okay.
They're pretty good
I won't
actually.
tell anybody.
Yeah. Where's my intro?
Oh, I'm sorry. Nope.
Where's my intro?
Where are they now?
Booty, booty, booty. Oh, son.
Today is your birthday, today is your birthday, today is your birthday, today is the day. Today is your birthday, today is your birthday, today is your birthday, dear someone today.
And today isn't your birthday, but somebody else's, right?
Get in there.
Maybe.
Yeah. Jesus. Isn't it someone's wife's birthday today? Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Oh, happy
There you
birthday.
go. Scare me.
Happy birthday.
Which one? Thank you.
Which one?
Your other wife, not Heather.
Yeah.
26.
What if they both have birthdays one right after?
We're gonna guess
both my
Heather, we're
wives?
gonna guess Heather's age.
27.
56.
Good guess.
Oh, my
Wow.
God.
Shocker. Jimmy Butler just scored again.
And now it's way too close for comfort. We had a nice 10-point lead.
So go ahead. Well, who's starting tonight? We'll start with Tim and go. Which way you go usually? Okay, so
Yeah.
Tim and then go. Here we go.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
jeez.
Wow.
Don't mind us.
Where's my
Just
intro?
having a podcast.
Here we go.
Where's my intro? I had an intro, not even ready. God, these Hollywood types.
We're so needy.
God, glad we're not filming Rust here.
Here we go.
We're getting rusty.
Director Michael Moore.
Jimmy?
64.
65.
60.
69.
Yeah, I knew.
See,
I wanted to.
See, out of the gate. I thought you. Why did you do it, Eric? I thought you were doing it for sure. I did this. I gave you the.
I know. I know.
Do it.
Shut
I
up.
just do it.
Oh,
I got distracted. That's got to be offensive. No, damn it. This is ridiculous. Look at how close this game is right now.
Typical.
sorry. Eric's up.
John Cena.
Oh, I know that.
Do it.
He's not 69. Come on.
What'd you say?
38.
I'm going to say 46.
Hey!
Ah! Was it really? It took so long.
So he's not 38 then?
Ed's up.
Ed. Kelly Clarkson.
Who?
Since you've been gone. Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson.
Oh. God, I don't know. Does she have a show?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm going to say 40.
Oh.
Right too much.
Well, she won American Idol in 2002. I just saw that.
Oh, I might be too low.
So 23. I'm going to say she's 44.
What did you say, Ed?
40.
You said 44?
44.
45.
She's 43.
You go already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus,
41.
pay attention.
41.
41.
Okay, I'm up.
Hoo-ha. Al Pacino.
Al Pacino?
78.
Oh, come on.
I'm going to say 80.
Today is your birthday. Today.
81.
I was going to say 82.
83.
Ah, you're right there.
Right there.
Give me another cone.
Jimmy Buckets
I'm
got
upset.
the ball.
And I'm done with these things.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Too easy.
Tie game.
God, you got to be kidding me.
This is unbelievable.
Hey, Hank Azaria.
Ooh.
Oh.
Great show. You ever watch that show?
No.
Rockmeyer?
Rockmeyer? No, what is that on?
Oh.
AMC.
It was, yeah, AMC.
Yep.
Oh, it's awesome.
Is it?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at this shit.
Oh. Eddie just hurt his butt.
It wasn't tied. He didn't hit a 3 there.
Oh, no? Well, now they're up on.
A lot of time left.
Wait, I didn't.
Hank Azaria.
61.
Ooh, that's where I was going to.
59.
I say 6. Oh, yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, I knew he was around there. He doesn't look that old, but yeah. But watch that show, Tim. Brockmeyer. He's a broadcaster. He's a drunk.
Oh, really?
No,
you had me at drunk.
It's great. And Amanda Pete's in it.
And who is?
Amanda Pete.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. It's a good show. It's pretty entertaining. It hasn't been any more episodes, or it's kind of cut off now.
Yeah, I think
They stopped.
I think Lucky Hank took it over.
One more. I'll split it with anybody.
I'm eating, or I'm talking.
I'm eating.
We'll meet in the middle.
Renee Zellweger.
Oh, she is. Oh, it's not my turn.
It's Eric, I think.
58.
I don't think she's that old. I'm going to say 51.
Jerry Maguire, right? I'm going to say 52.
I'm going to say 53.
54.
God damn it.
I know Eric will know who this guy is. Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh, yeah, I know who that is. Yep.
Better Call Saul.
Yeah. It's not my turn, though.
Good, heads up. Yep.
Yeah, I'm saying you would know who he is.
Well, Giancarlo Esposito, he's 61.
I don't even know who he is.
I don't either.
47.
Way to throw him off.
Right. 37.
I'm going to say he's 63.
65.
Oh, I was close. I had no idea.
I have no idea who he is.
Guess what I saw,
None of us
Eric?
did.
I went on a tour and I saw we got to see the motorhome
Oh.
from
Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad.
The one,
It's in a museum or what?
Yeah, it's on the lot at Sony. Or
is that the one where Walter and Jesse had sex out in the desert?
it might have been.
And his whitey tighties.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Giancarlo Esposito or whatever was. Oh my God. What was he in the Spike Lee movie?
I don't remember.
That's where he got his start.
Do the right thing.
He was the guy with the glasses, the googly kind of thick glasses.
I probably saw him. I know.
He was the chicken guy.
It was Chicken Man, yeah.
Chicken Man.
Yeah.
So Ed's up.
Los Pollos Hermanos.
Oh no, I'm
Yes.
up. I'm up now.
Kevin James.
Oh, he's funny.
53.
I said I'm up.
No, I'm up.
Oh, you're up?
You just went first with John Collar Stanton.
Oh, that's
you
right.
did.
You know what? I'm way off too. I fucked up.
51.
What'd you say?
53.
Yeah.
51.
56.
55.
I was gonna say 59.
58.
Yeah.
Damn.
See, I knew he's older when I said. I'm like, damn it.
Miss.
Ready?
It's Tim.
Penelope Cruz.
Ooh, Penelope.
52.
Hit that. Yes.
52. You said?
Yeah.
And it was no, obviously.
No.
Eric.
Leslie forgot what he said.
Penelope Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
55.
49. Damn. I guess that a lot because that's my age. It's like
Today is your birthday. Eric, you're up.
Yeah. 51.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry.
Jerry.
Hello, Jerry.
Newman.
Hey, Newman.
What is it about?
You ever wonder what?
63.
Seinfeld, huh?
Jerry.
Oh, he's Jan said that triple double. I don't know if you noticed that. Won't mean nothing if they don't win. Seinfeld, huh? That's a good one because 80s. He was in the wow.
Whose turn is it?
It's me.
Is it? Okay.
Because Ed, you just guessed, right?
I didn't guess that Seinfeld.
Oh no, Eric, did you guess Seinfeld?
I said 63.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm probably
yeah, you're
that's
right.
too
It's
young.
my turn?
Yeah.
I'll say 66.
How many points do I have? Just 2? That's all I got is a 2, huh?
2, yeah.
We only lose 1 if I get it wrong, right? If I do. I'm going to say 69. Boo!
I hate you. That's what I was going.
Had to.
I know.
Damn, that's crazy, though. He doesn't look that old. Good for him.
Oh, that's a foul.
So it's Ed. Ed, you're up.
I'm ready. I just ate 7 mini ice cream cones.
Vince Ferragamo.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The Hulk. The original Hulk.
I thought it was the quarterback of the Rams.
He's the quarterback of the Rams.
That's Lou Ferrigno.
I look up, I'm like, am I missing something?
Actually, when he said it, I'm like, oh, maybe I think it's the
Oh, that shit.
That was really good.
Oh, yeah, Bill Cosby. Yeah, I'm going to cover about Hulk before he got mad. Like Bill Bixby.
Somebody stole my pudding pops.
She didn't. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Holy shit.
Okay, go ahead. Vince Ferragamo.
Vince Ferragamo.
Damn, he's
That's
old,
from like
too.
the 80s, yeah. So, right? He was in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
70s probably.
No, he quarterback, I think, was a Super Bowl quarterback in 77 or 78 or 79, whatever it was.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
He was their quarterback, yeah. The Cowboys. Oh, no, he lost to the Steelers.
Jimmy motherfucking Butler.
73.
I'm going to bet he's 79.
I'm going to say 68.
Oh, my God.
That's awful.
Vince Ferragamo to you,
Eric.
What did you guys guess?
79, I think.
I'm going to say 73.
Oh, my God. This game's...
I don't think nobody said that.
He just stepped back and hit another 3. Or is that still... No, that's another one.
Where's the points?
Unless that's the replay.
There
There it is.
It was only at 2, but still.
Vince Ferragamo is 69.
Oh, man. Damn, I thought he'd be older than that. I thought about saying that, but you're up. I'm first. Because that you went first on Vince Ferragamo?
Yep.
Yeah, me.
Chipper Jones.
49.
51.
Yeah, he's 51.
It was on PTI today.
Yeah, there you go.
You know how I know? I played in a camp with him, and I was 16. He was 18.
I knew you were the same age as about you, so I was trying to get around you.
He was 2 years older than me.
Yeah.
Who's up? Tim? No. Yeah.
Scott. I am up, yeah.
No, Tim's up.
Chloe Kim.
Who the fuck is that?
She's a snowboarder. She's won Olympic gold.
Yeah. Whose turn is it?
Tim's.
19.
She was in 2, I think. 21.
Aid.
26.
22.
23.
Yeah, you son of a bitch, Chloe Kim. Eric's up.
Adam Silver.
Looks like Gollum.
68. Why would I guess 68? Why would you ever?
No,
do that?
What a wasted pick.
Yeah.
But you don't want to say, because you lose.
Yeah.
64.
That's what I was going to say.
I know, but it was wrong.
65.
58.
61.
Damn.
Ooh.
And he looks horrible for his age.
He's at 51, Jimmy Butler?
Yeah, he just hit 5 in
He
the last
just hit
2
like
trips.
16 straight shots.
Jesus Christ.
Ed, you're up.
Yeah.
Joe Buck.
Ooh.
That's a tough one because he doesn't have any hair.
And who's up?
And he loves Troy Aikman.
Ed's up?
Ed's up.
Joe Buck. I like Joe Buck. People don't like him, but I like him.
62.
He has a good dry sense of humor. I'm a fan of him.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Are you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I don't mind him either.
I'm going to say he's 58.
You said 62? Mm-hmm. 58.
Oh my God! Are you freaking kidding me?
Jimmy Butler score.
And a foul.
67.
I can't watch this shit anymore.
Eric.
Yeah, he's 90.
That's awesome. Was it?
Have another beer, Eric.
Have another beer.
Yeah.
Suck it down. 54.
Really? He's what?
How
He's
many?
barely older
young?
than us.
How old is he?
Joe Buck's 54.
I knew he. I think. Well, I said 57, so I wasn't too far off.
All right, who's up?
Me.
You.
Yeah, me.
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
Duncan.
The
Was it Virgin Islands? Where?
The Virgin?
Yeah.
Duncan Virgin.
He's from British Virgin Islands, though, wasn't he?
No.
Cheerio. No. Oh, so Tim
Why? Because he
Duncan.
drove on the other side of the road?
I think so.
I'm gonna say he's got to be around. I'm gonna say he's 48.
49.
46.
50.
47.
I went the other way.
Yeah.
Jimmy Buckets.
Bill Wennington.
Oh, God.
Saw him in Nashville one time.
Did you?
In chaps walking down this Broadway. He was on a biking trip with some dude in there. He was the biggest human being I've ever seen in my life.
It's crazy.
I should have got a picture with him, but I didn't.
Wennington's 58.
59.
60.
Nice. Oh, wow, it's over.
So Tim Duncan's from St. Croix.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. That's U.S. Virgin Islands.
Virgin Islands, yeah.
And he was a swimmer.
Was he really?
Aaron Judge.
Well, whose turn is it?
I think I'm not being funny. I hate to do this, but if they lose a series, Budenholzer gets fired.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not kidding.
I think we already know that.
He's done.
Nick
How
Nurse.
can he be the number one team
Nick
losing to
Nurse.
the?
He's done. He can't. I mean,
And they were up 10 points. Only what?
Is that former
4 minutes
Celtics
ago,
coach
4
still
minutes ago.
available? Oh no, that's right. He got picked up by the Rockets today.
yeah. They should have waited. Well, they should have
Whose
waited.
turn
on.
is it?
Quinn Snyder should have waited on. Could have got this job.
Yes. Dumb.
Who's up?
Who's the person?
Who went first for Tim Duncan? I did.
You went Wennington.
No, he went first for Wennington.
Yeah.
So Eric's up.
Aaron Judge.
Oh,
Oh,
24.
29.
31.
That's right.
Really?
That's right. He's older than.
Yeah.
He's only played a few years
Well,
though.
he's been hurt half those years.
Yeah. Andy, it took
We
him a
didn't come
while.
up to like 26, 27.
Yeah,
I think,
he was.
yeah.
He was
really?
probably
He came up
25.
late.
Yeah.
I remember that. Now you said that. I remember he came up late. Yeah.
The Iceman. George
Gervin.
Oh, Val Kilmer.
Rest in peace.
I said his age.
He's still alive.
Who, Val Kilmer?
He didn't die yet.
No?
No, just on the movie.
Yeah.
That's when they.
my breath away.
How much alcohol is in that beer? I can't even think straight.
Don't you remember in the movie Vince Ferragamo carried
Yeah.
him to
and then the Hulk flew the jet fighter.
Fuck you guys.
Just so you know, it's 6.9
Okay. That explains a lot.
ABV.
All right.
90.
Oh, I got it before. I got it. I winked at you, but you kept talking. I
Willie,
was
can you give me a ride home?
I had something in my eye, actually. I had something in my eye.
Just watch when I go to the bathroom.
I forgot what the fuck we were talking about.
Are you sure this isn't fucking weed beer or something? What the fuck?
Yeah, Willie put gummy
Gummies in
bears in it. His gummy bears are lethal.
What were we guessing here?
George Gervin.
Oh,
George
the Iceman. I'm up.
Oh,
to
you're
start.
up. Yeah,
let's see.
Gervster.
Anybody have that poster?
Let's see. He broke into the NBA in 1988.
ABA. He was in the ABA with the.
So,
And it wasn't 88.
74.
I'm gonna say he's 83.
Oh, it's too old.
77.
78.
71.
Wow, we're terrible.
He was 21.
Who's up? Who's up?
Scott's up.
Yep.
Yep. Barry Larkin.
Barry Larkin. Is it me? You said Barry Larkin? I'm sorry. I'm gonna say he's 54.
53.
Eric Barry Larkin.
The Bucks should be ashamed of themselves right now. I
They
swear to
should.
God. Barry Larkin is 60.
No, he's came up in 87. Oof. I'm thinking it. Hold on. What is that? 40. I forgot.
He's a year younger than my brother.
I forgot what I was doing. Oh, 57.
59.
Oh,
Ooh,
damn.
close.
because he came up in 87.
All right, got two more.
Okay.
All right.
John Daly.
Ooh, who's up?
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to cut one of his legs and count the rings.
I think, is Eric up?
I think so.
Eric, you're up.
He might bleed gravy, literally.
He's 55.
He's got to be way older than that. Look at him. He's got a white beard.
61. No,
What'd you say?
57, you said?
It's a 55.
Oh, 55.
I'll say 57.
Dick.
That's the only reason I even said it.
All right, last one for 6 points.
Uh-oh. And I'm never picking this.
So Scott can win or can be caught
I'm up first?
by either one of these guys. Jay Cutler,
Smoking Jay.
friend of the show.
Friend of the fucking show.
Let's see. He
Be on the
had,
show?
he had chickens. Let's see.
Goats.
He killed the raccoon. I'm saying 45.
I'm going to say he's... Man, what year he was born, actually.
Well, then you just got to use the math.
What am I, 51? 8. I'm going to say... What'd you say?
I think it's at 45.
I'm going to say 44.
I'm going to go 43 then.
42.
40.
Damn.
He's only,
He was born in 93?
Yeah, I guess.
No, 83. Oh, that's what I was. Yeah, see the math. I was thinking. Oh, I did the math wrong.
Stupid math.
I did it wrong. Fuck.
So the winner is this week. Scott was 5.
You know
Ed
what?
was 4.
2 69s.
Yes.
Colt McCoy.
We had 3 of them. Hey, it's a good thing we had that many because otherwise Scott would have been in the negative.
Nice.
I just got a text from somebody, and the text reads, "The Bucks are effing garbage." That was a text.
Nice.
And who are they
Is
now?
that Joe Gonzalez?
Yeah.
No, because it would have said
it's from Eric.
Buck, so
We were up 10. We were up by 10 with like 5
Stinky-o.
minutes left.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so let's talk about the Bucks real quick.
No.
Since
we
we're
are
sitting
not
here,
talking about the Bucks.
Let's talk about.
Do you think I'm
Boarding
way
house.
off base that he could get fired if they lose a series?
no, not at all. We were talking.
I mean, would you, Eric? We're all Bucks fans, but you're the biggest one.
No, we're not.
Would you be?
Don't
He's not a
group
Bucks
me in
fan.
that.
Oh, would you be upset if they fired him?
It depends on who they. Well, I guess because I won't know who they hire. So, am I going to be upset if they fire him? If they lose this series, no, probably not. I wouldn't.
Who would?
I'm not attached to him. As
And
a coach.
I was a big Budenholzer. You guys know about me. I
Yeah.
I love Budenholzer. I always have. I defended him all the time.
Yeah.
Who would be better than him though? Who would you get?
Nick Nurse.
The same guy.
Put him on the hot seat.
Yeah, I think I have to.
Yeah, put him on the hot seat.
I gotta find the hot seat though.
Don't ask Willie to do it. He doesn't know where we're at.
So we're gonna put.
Yeah, I mean, all these retreads. I don't.
Doc Rivers.
Watch your mouth. You can't say that anymore.
Coach Budenholzer
can't.
is officially on.
Sorry, Master.
The
retread.
Benchwarmers hot seat.
Jimmy Buckets.
How did again? We already talked about this. How does Butler? He's the Aaron Rodgers, the antithesis of him.
What do you mean?
Jimmy Butler only plays in the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers only plays in the regular season.
I will say that I don't think you have to look for a because remember I guess Budenholzer was a good enough coach to do what he did, and he was on a huge name when he got here. But do you need to get a name?
You don't get it.
I don't think it's about a name. No.
And I don't think you fire him after this series. Like
Someone made a pretty interesting.
Best shot
did he
of the
call-
series.
Someone made an interesting comment to me the other day, and the comment was this: watching the first. I don't know if it was one of you guys. Maybe it was. I'm not sure. So if it did say it, then tell me. But watching these games, and I really didn't see it, but I'm watching it. Watching them play this team, the Bucks look old.
That was a foul. It should have been a 4-point play.
Yeah. But the Bucks look old, and I guess
Dude,
I kind of see the person was saying. That's a big thing.
How do they look old?
Yeah, I'm not following.
I don't know.
I mean, a couple of the guys have not played up to their potential in these losses.
Here's the problem: the guy had this guy had 22 points in the first quarter. You allow him to score 33 more now.
With a bad, he's got a bad butt too.
Not
He's
attack
got a
him.
butt injury.
Yeah, just don't beat him up and make him work every single play.
I'm thinking with as bad as my butt hurts, I probably could have scored 60
Holy
today.
balls!
Oh my God! Look at that.
What happened?
Take Budenholzer off the hot seat.
Yeah,
Put her on it.
yeah, no kidding.
I don't know what to say. What do you think, Scott? I mean, do you think he's going to get fired?
I don't.
And B, would you be upset?
I think he could get fired. I mean, I don't. They have to.
Why?
Wait, remember, they have to lose this series. Okay.
Yeah, first of all, yeah.
This series is not over even by a
they can still come
by a
back.
stretch.
Right.
It isn't.
And you didn't have
They've been here before.
Right. You didn't have Giannis for 2 games.
Yeah, and this isn't like you're playing like the Celtics where, it's going to be tough to come. This team is good, but they have one guy right now who's doing everything to you. You need to figure it out.
They are a better team.
Yeah.
Like, I think we
Butler's
can
a
for
good
sure.
player, but he's not Michael Jordan.
No.
I mean,
No.
you can figure this
No,
out.
he's way better. Look at him. He just put up 57.
I think Middleton's hurt. I think he's not 100%. So that
Middleton did not. This was not a good game for Middleton. I don't know what he scored, but he just every time I looked up, he was losing the ball.
Right.
He's not a good ball handler. I mean, we've discussed that a million times. Drew, I don't know what Drew did tonight. Drew could play better.
I
He
agree.
played better defensively too.
He's kind of struggled in this series. He had the one good game.
Brooks been kind of a mess. I mean, he had a good game tonight. Brooks scored 33 points, I think, tonight.
Oh, did he?
But every time you look at him, he's just kind of a mess. He's turning the ball over. He's slow and awkward.
He looks old.
He looks old. He's the one that looks
He's
maybe
like
a little
slow and awkward, like you at your first
33
middle school
points.
dance dancing with a girl, slow and
Exactly.
awkward.
Yeah.
Man, 56 points.
Yeah, but he missed. Look at
Fourth
him. He
most
missed
points in
almost
NBA
9
history.
shots.
He was a bull.
He was a bull.
Yeah. He's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, he is.
I said, like, he was my good tonight.
Yeah.
He was my good. I probably jinxed the Bucks by saying that. But
yeah, it's your fault.
How did they blow a 10-point lead with 5 minutes left, really? And they lost by what, 8? 6?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So
Memphis is up 4-0. They're dominating.
It's over.
Yeah. Well, they're almost halfway. They got to score in the first quarter in the last game, so
Right.
it's good. Good start. What do you have anything else, Willie, on your little
I've got
page? Anybody else have anything else too? Before I ask Willie.
Depression.
I don't know if to bring this up now or until the draft show, but all these NFL like mock drafts, like I think it's such a joke because everyone's like predicting the Texans taking a quarterback at 2, where if I'm the Texans GM, I want to have the best player available, and you're going to be terrible anyway. Why not take like the best defensive player that you can, and then suck, and then go for Caleb Williams for the next year?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I know they have the 12th pick too, right?
Yeah. Go get Will Anderson.
Right.
And a tackle.
Right.
I agree.
Right.
Because Tunsil is still there.
Right.
But you can let his, because they just re-up him, but then you can maybe trade him then.
Right.
If there's the left tackle, maybe don't get a tackle. Go get a linebacker or receiver or tight end.
Right.
Go get tight end then.
Right.
So I saw a mock that showed, or at 12 pick the Ohio State receiver.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
I saw a mock that had Will Anderson going like 5th or 6th.
Yeah.
Well, that's
how is that even possible?
Well, everyone's
he's probably the best player in the draft.
Yeah. Well, everyone's talking about because everyone wants a quarterback.
But who cares?
Exactly. And it's not a great quarterback class. And none of these guys, I mean,
well, we don't know if it is. I mean, it could be, but it's not.
I would rather have, I mean, honestly, like right now, I mean, this is what I understand about Indianapolis. I mean, I know they've gone like the veteran route the last couple of years. Why not trade for Lamar Jackson? He would fit perfect for that team. You know, and you could probably get him not even just for one first-round pick. I mean, who cares? You give up they're 4?
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson's going to be better than any player you're going to get at number 4.
You know what you're getting.
Right, exactly.
But you're paying $300 million for him, or
so what?
whatever it is.
Right.
That's the downside.
Right. So you're going to take Will Levis at 4, who transferred out of Penn State.
Couldn't even start at Penn State.
Right, exactly.
I think Will Levis is going to end up in the teens somewhere.
They're talking like yeah.
It depends what mock you look at,
right.
but they're like you're saying, they're outrageous.
Yeah, he's gone anywhere from 2 to 19 to Tampa Bay. You know?
Yeah, and Tampa Bay would be a great landing spot for him.
No, but they got Will Trask. What's the difference between those two guys?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Last name.
Yeah, that's true.
Pretty much. So, yeah, I mean, and especially this time of the year, too, like, people are, like, smoke screens, like, this dude did this, and, you know, he wasn't very smart for this test. You know, C.J. Stroud getting, like, you know, character attacked and things like that. So, it's just...
It's because he got, like, a 6 on his ACT or whatever.
Yeah, whatever, like, psychological test they had that, you know, Bryce
didn't,
Young,
like, Dan Marino do really bad on that, too?
Something on fire in your house? Is your house on fire, Clark?
No, I think so. Why?
Clark, is your house
Jay's probably making a pizza.
It's been burning.
My eyes are watering.
You should make 2 pizzas.
He might have fallen asleep.
Ma, the meatloaf.
No, I agree. The mock drafts are just... And you're bombarded with them every day now. But we got a couple days.
Yes.
And how many are even going to be close? Maybe the first 2 or 3 picks, and then it's going to be off-kilter.
Well, I mean, they're saying Bryce Young's going to go 1 to Carolina, which that's fine.
Is that a done deal?
That's what they're saying, you know, because he canceled visits with other teams.
Mm-hmm.
So,
who? Bryce
Young.
And Carolina hasn't let anything out of the bag.
I don't think it's a secret.
Yeah,
I think the owner, I think Tepper's the one's like, we're taking this dude. I don't think it's Frank's choice. So,
ooh, crash, bang. So we're talking about drafts. So in the 2012 draft, the Seattle Seahawks picked Bruce Irvin, Bobby Wagner, and Russell Wilson.
Are they good?
How do you think that draft was graded?
C+.
I'm going to say they got a D.
F.
Yeah.
They got an F. Yeah.
They got an F.
That's
on
the problem with drafts.
Well,
isn't that funny though? I mean, you have to look back at some of this stuff. That's what I thought was kind of funny.
Well, they won a Super Bowl and went to another one and probably lost because they didn't run the ball.
Didn't they sign? What was the Packers quarterback that they signed?
They benched him.
Flynn.
Flynn.
Flynn was there,
and nobody gives, and I give give Pete Carroll. People don't like. I don't mind Pete Carroll. He's kind of nuts.
Right.
But I give him tons of credit. You sign a guy with a ton of money, and you say, "I'm gonna start Russell Wilson."
Right.
Yeah, he had the balls to do it.
And guess what
it
happened?
Worked out.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm playing talent. I'm not playing money.
Right.
And that's why a lot of these teams mess up.
Right.
A lot of times, I think. Got to pay the guy that makes the money. If you don't,
Well,
oh my
and
God.
somebody else will step in, but somebody let him do his thing.
Oh yeah,
You're the coach.
Yeah.
Right.
Fine.
Well, and that's the whole thing about Wilson too, because he was a small quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean,
5'10", 11, right?
But he was productive. I mean, he was NC State's all-time leading passer before he transferred. He went to Wisconsin and led him to a Rose Bowl. So he was
He
productive.
can't drive a golf cart, but
What was the? Didn't they shit the bed against Northwestern that year? That was our one loss, Northwestern.
Yeah.
no, they lost.
No.
They lost to Ohio State with a Hail Mary. They lost to Michigan State, but then they beat Michigan State in the Big Ten championship, and then they lost to Oregon in the Rose Bowl.
Was that Marcus Mariota?
That's when he tried to fake spike it, and they messed up.
I thought they only lost one game that year.
No, they lost.
Dylan.
Ohio State was terrible that year too. They were not a good team, and they lost to them Hail Mary, and then they lost to Michigan State in a Hail Mary.
Yeah, the Michigan State
Then
Hail
they
Mary,
beat Michigan State with a Hail Mary in the Big Ten championship.
Big Ten championship. Yeah. Okay, I do remember that now.
What happened to Austin Reeves? My favorite player.
Like that was the year. That was the year the Badgers probably could have.
Yeah, they had a good
should have,
team.
could have, would have.
They had a good team. Didn't they have what's name was there? Wasn't Borland their linebacker at the time? Scott Borland.
No, they had J.J. Watt.
But wasn't Borland the linebacker
No,
then too?
not yet.
I don't think he was there yet. I think it was after Watt.
I thought he was there
He
same
was later
time.
on.
No,
He was later on.
Yep.
Right.
Watt was the stud there at that time.
But they had more than just Watt. They had a good defense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They had a great defense. They had with some of the receivers. They had a good tight end. They had,
What year are we looking?
2012.
who was
All
a tight end that went to the
2011.
NFL. I know that he was kind of a bust, but he went to the Giants.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah.
He never really panned out. I'm sure they had a good running back. Positive.
Was it Kendrick or whatever was there then?
Kendrick Pryor.
No.
Lance Hendricks. Lance Hendricks.
Hendricks
was there.
Was the tight end.
But they had a black tight end.
Wow.
All right, we're done.
Who was the team?
So they had James White, Monty Ball,
James White.
Melvin Gordon.
Gordon was a freshman.
Yeah.
Yep. Zuliger, he was still there. Aberderis.
Who's the receivers?
Aberderis
was one.
Right.
Yeah, Aberderis, Kenzel Doe.
Yeah.
Reggie Love.
Reggie Love.
I love that name. Tight ends were like Jacob Peterson. So but on the line they had Travis Frederick,
Cowboy.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
First round pick too.
Yeah.
One of the highest paid offensive linemen
Derek
in the league.
Watt, Chris Borland was there.
Yeah, Borland. Yeah, Borland was on that team.
He was a young Borland.
Yeah.
So JJ was not there. He was already gone.
I thought JJ was a senior when Russell was there.
Well, this
because 2012 that's only 10.
This doesn't even have.
Wow was probably there around 2010.
Oh, you know what? This has got to be 2012. He's not even on here. Russell Wilson.
That was the whole point.
I know.
That's 2011.
That was the whole point.
Jesus
The
Christ.
team. Let's go. The team that Russell Wilson was on.
Yeah, let's find that one.
Well, they'll put Badgers Rose Bowl against Oregon. Look at the roster for that.
So,
Marcus Mariota. Who was the big? I can't remember that Oregon. Who was there? They have a big back then.
They had a big back there
Was it
too.
Michael James? Was there?
Yeah, Michael James.
Was
Yeah.
Michael James in there? And he was a little scat back, running back.
Wait a minute. There's been multiple Rose Bowls against Oregon because I went to one.
But Michael James, I think, was the guy. Maybe he was. I could be wrong.
Who was their leading tackler?
The Bulls? I mean the
Badgers in that year. You think it would be Borland? I mean, he led the NFL in tackles.
J.C. Treader.
No, Mike Taylor.
Oh, Mike Taylor.
I don't remember him.
It was the 2012 Rose Bowl.
Yeah, it's
So
2011 team. Yeah.
So is Borland still there?
Yeah, the 11
Yeah.
team lost to TCU.
Yeah, was Watt there too then? And that 11?
I'm looking. Nope.
Who was the tight end? Because we were talking about a tight end being pretty
I'm
good.
trying to find the roster now. I just got the stats.
Wow, Andy Dalton was in that team in 2011 for TCU.
Horned
Scott
Frogs.
Tolzien, Monty Ball, Nick Toon.
Nick Toon, yeah. Yeah, that was a good team. That's why they lost. The
Yep.
huge. So Willie, what did you have? You said you had something.
I just had This day in sports history.
Oh, go ahead. before we go to closing thoughts.
I need a nap after a beer.
Oh, I was flipping through talking about Wisconsin quarterbacks. I was flipping through the channels Saturday when I came back from Record Store Day and watching the XFL. Jack Cohn was starting a football game.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Nice.
Right?
Ex Notre Dame quarterback.
Ex Wisconsin.
And Wisconsin, but Notre Dame. Yeah.
All right, you guys ready? In 1954, this guy hit his first of many homers.
54, huh?
Willie Mays.
Many record-breaking homers.
Hank Aaron?
Yeah.
Yep, 1954, yep.
Gave it away with the hook hint.
Yeah.
Record-breaking guy that owned the Braves.
Cotton pickers.
That's right. 1978, this guy ends his record streak of 91 consecutive airless games at second base.
What year?
Greg
1978.
At second base.
Let me know if I have to
Oh,
tell
Joe
you.
Morgan.
You are correct.
Damn.
Eric, this one's
I
for
hate
you.
that dude. He was such a Cub hater because of Ryan Samber. He hated Ryan Samber because he was
better than him.
Yeah, he hated him too, and he hated him on Brock. I hated Joe Morgan.
1981, this jockey won his 8,000th race, 2,000 more than any other jockey.
No freaking idea.
Billy Shoemaker.
You are correct.
Jeez, how
Come
do you
on,
not
man.
know
Billy
that?
Shoemaker,
I don't
man.
know any jockeys.
He's the only guy I know. Wait, he's right here. Get up here.
Come here.
He's not on my lap.
That's why we had mini ice cream cones.
Say hi to Shoe.
He's got it in two hands. Thanks, Scott.
I'm so full. I can't finish it.
You want to finish this? Sure.
Ed had 7.
Go ahead, Willie.
This weird mascot made his first appearance in 1978.
Philadelphia Chicken.
The Phillies mascot.
Fanatic.
The Fanatic.
You are
Fanatic.
correct.
Yeah.
What did I say? Philadelphia Chicken?
Yeah.
That was a
It's a
kid's
San
book.
Diego
Chicken.
chicken.
Yeah.
That was
It was a
before
kid's
that.
book. The Philadelphia Chicken was a kid's book.
You ever meet the San Diego chicken? That was a weirdo.
I guess you have.
Ted something, wasn't
It's
he? Ted something.
Ted
yeah.
like not Geisel. It's
Where'd
something
you
like,
meet him? Behind
Ted
the
Bundy?
stage?
I've met him like 3 times. Ted Bundy. That guy liked the
Hey,
young.
ladies, I'm a chicken.
That guy liked co-eds.
Nurses, right?
Yeah, he liked nurses.
Nick Nurses.
University of Florida, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was in Florida somewhere. Yeah. Fucking Florida.
She's Florida, Ohio.
Or Ohio.
Florida,
There
Ohio.
you go.
Willie?
In 1912, the first home run was hit at this stadium.
Tiger Stadium.
Ebbets Field.
Wrigley Field.
Let's say Yankee Stadium.
Yankees.
What's the older than?
Oh, Fenway's 1912. That's
there
right.
you go,
Yeah.
Fenway. In
Shit.
1983, this quarterback was drafted
Dan Marino.
by the Baltimore Colts.
Ooh.
John
Elway.
Elway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he will not go on to play for them. He will hold out in their year and come
Also-
back and play for the Broncos.
Also
That's
drafted by the Yankees, I think.
Yes, he was.
Because that was his leverage. He was going to go to the Yankees.
Yankees.
Yeah, just like all the other great Michigan quarterbacks.
He must play for one of the Yankees.
1967, this guy refused to go into the Army.
Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay.
No, oh, yeah, you had it.
Mama calls him Clay. I'm going to call him Clay.
In 1985, this pitcher set a record of 41 scoreless innings to start the season while looking at the sky.
Fernando Valenzuela.
Those are good times.
This AL East team lost 21 games in a row in 1988.
88.
They were good back then. AL East, you said? The Orioles?
Yep.
You're correct.
They still suck.
I remember that. That was horrible.
21 games in a row.
Yeah.
This
That's
AL
hard.
They started
That's
the
hard.
season.
It's like
That's hard in
0-21.
baseball.
It's
Yeah.
like when you're already out by the second week of April, you're out of the
But
running.
that's so hard in baseball, like to lose, because you think you just
Shit
fall into
happens.
a win.
Yeah, because anybody can beat anybody.
Yeah.
You look at this.
It's
you know.
baseball.
One pitcher can just shut down
Winning
another
2 out of
team.
3 is good. Think about it.
Yeah.
Winning 2 out of 3 is good. That's what you shoot for, 2 out of 3.
And that team was like a playoff
sport of
contender every
mediocrity.
year.
Was what's the name on that team? Brady Anderson?
I don't know. Was he?
It was right around that
88?
time.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50 home run steroid Brady Anderson.
That was in the 90s.
Good-
that was the 90s.
He was a good looking fellow, too.
Anderson was in the 90s.
Had to be, wasn't
My
it?
brother was in the minor leagues
Like
with
late
him,
90s, I
Brady.
think.
Was he?
When did your brother play in the minor leagues?
He played from like 84 85.
Yeah, it might have been.
To,
Maybe it was
88,
89.
I think it was when we
Maybe it was
finally got
89
out.
then.
Brady Anderson.
Yeah.
I don't think 88 was a pitching year, and there was like no good stats. That was when it was 88 was all pitching.
McGuire came up in what, 87, right?
The Bash
Yeah,
Brothers?
he hit the 49 in 87, but the next year was all like the Dodgers pitching and.
Well, yeah, because 92 was him and McGuire, right?
Yeah.
Sosa McGuire. 92?
No, it was longer than that. It was like 95.
Oh, 90.
Any guesses on how old Brady
Yeah.
Anderson is?
53.
Well, if he
No,
he's as old as your brother.
He's got to be close. 61.
58. 59.
59.
59.
69.
Because my brother turned 60 this year, so.
Oh, still younger than you.
So what year did he hit the? Maybe. Might
Are you
have been
the old? Are you the oldest in the
91?
family?
He played 15 seasons in the majors, 1988 to 2002. Brady
And I think his rookie season wasn't 50.
No,
No,
it was like 91 or 94 or something.
50 home runs in one season. 96.
Oh wow,
that late? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That was when the juice was really flowing.
The juice was
because
loose,
the
yeah.
98 was
97,
was the Cubs,
98
was the
yeah.
Cubs and McGuire, and then they. Oh, thanks, but because 97 was the strike, right?
It was the year after the strike.
94 was the strike.
But it was 98 that Sosa and McGuire
I
went
thought-
nuts.
okay.
There might have been another. Who knows?
That was the
Been a
White
bunch of
Sox
strikes.
and Blue Jays were on a collision course for.
Yeah.
White Sox were really good that year.
Yeah.
And the Blue
But
Jays
it
were
was
still
a
good.
few years after the strike because that was the conspiracy that after the strike, baseball kind of So then the conspiracy was they just let the steroid, they turned their blind eye to Sosa and McGuire and
Oh yeah, they used them.
98. Yeah, I mean,
Then they were going to kick them out of base and not be in the Hall of Fame now. Yeah.
because 98, it was like, well,
That's
baseball's
It's
back.
like politics.
Yeah.
I'm done with you. I got your usefulness out of you. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you got else?
I got two more left.
All right.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
We're still babbling.
This AL East pitcher struck out 20 Seattle Mariners in 1986.
He was just a kid.
Roger Clemens.
Yep.
Yeah, he was. That was 86 was rookie year or second year?
Second year.
Second year,
85
yeah.
was-
86 when he went 24-4.
God, he was so good.
Oh, he was so good his whole career,
Yeah.
but he was a psycho.
Makes good videos too.
He was rumored to do steroids too, right?
Oh, for sure.
A little bit.
Yeah, he threw a bat at Mike Piazza.
Well, his
And then
kid,
you get,
his
like,
kid just got
suspe-
arrested again too.
Clemens kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kobe or one of those.
Not the one that. Well, I think they both played at Texas.
Yeah.
But not
that whole family's assholes.
Yeah.
I got some dad
He's
jokes.
good though. What's
You
the
got
last
one more? You
Last
said?
one. Last one. This Cub in 1987 hit for the cycle.
Ooh, that's a tougher one.
87.
87. Well, I'm gonna say. I don't know. He's still. I can't remember. He's still there. Well,
Mark Grace.
He's too slow.
I'm gonna say.
He didn't get up yet. He wasn't up yet.
I'm gonna say Sean Dunston.
Oh, that's a good choice.
I mean, you got to go with
Shawn-o-meter.
Shawan.
the Hawk. I mean, I don't.
His broken ass knees.
He could.
running around.
Yeah, he must have got a triple in
I
there
was thinking the
somewhere.
obvious one. I was gonna guess.
I was
Was it?
thinking either like Dwight Smith or
That was 89.
Ryan Sandberg's the obvious one. I would say, but
87.
Yeah. Walton and Smith came up in 89.
Yeah.
Hawk.
oh,
Was it
Dawson.
really?
Yep.
Was
His
it really
broke
Hawk?
ass knees got around, huh?
Hi, I'm Andre Dawson.
Remember when he threw all the bats out on the
And
field?
me, Ed Belfort.
Yeah, Belfort. What is that from? Did he
That's a
mess
good
up?
Yeah, he was just reading it was like a sports card convention. He was just reading the script.
Hi, I'm El Belfort, and this is Andre Dawson. It's always on ESPN.
Yeah,
1000.
it's at the end of Yurko and Harry.
I want to go so bad to that reunion thing they had, but we
Oh,
were
I
out of
did
town
too.
that week. I couldn't that weekend.
Oh.
That would have been awesome.
Oh, heck
That'd
yeah.
been great. I love what's his name, Dan. He got kicked. Him. It was
Oh, yeah. McNeil.
yeah, McNeil.
McNeil.
McNeil was
It
awesome.
was Harry Tynowitz, Dan
Tynowitz,
McNeil, and
Yeah.
Yep.
Yurko. It was a great
Mac
show.
Yurko and Harry.
But he was always getting suspended. McNeil. One time his last time he got fired, he called some woman a bitch in the office.
But and then Anthony Rendon went in the crowd after him.
But I guess supposedly, I mean, they
And Russell
got
Westbrook.
into it. And he goes, "You're a bitch." That's all he said. I mean,
Right.
And
but she was.
but I get it. But
bitch.
You can't say that
that's
to
all
a
he was-
woman.
You're a bitch because she was ragging on him, and they were going back and forth arguing about something. He goes, "You're just a bitch," and he got fired for that.
Yeah, but you can't say that to a
But
woman.
he also has a history of getting in HR problems. He was always, you'd turn on the radio, he wouldn't be there one day. Next day, he'd be back.
Right.
And after you figured out, it was suspensions. He was missing days here. And
Tynowitz liked the glug little bit too much.
he got DUI.
Yeah.
Well, him and Tynowitz and McNeil hated fucking each other.
Wasn't Tynowitz was in a couple movies, wasn't he? Like he was a comedian.
He was in
Goodfellas.
No, he was in
That's
what was
a
the one
great
with
comedy.
Tom Cruise when he Risky Business.
Yeah.
Harry
Oh,
Tynowitz
yeah,
in
he
Risky
was. Yeah, that's
Business,
right.
yes.
He was actually.
He was with him on the stairs.
Oh yeah,
it was him and Harry Tynowitz.
Looks
on the
like
stairs.
it's the University of Illinois for me.
And in the subway.
Oh, that's a good scene. Can you imagine a snail trail on your seat when you get there the next morning there? But it's from Rebecca Dino Mornay.
Still.
And she was, I guess, just a bitch, I guess, on the set.
Was she?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess it's a give or take there.
She was probably like, I'm working with this motherfucker. Like,
Dude, I can't
This
even.
short guy?
Yeah, I can dunk
He's
on this
never
dude.
going to be nothing. He's not going to be a star like me.
Tom Cruise when he had crooked teeth.
And he keeps trying to tell me to get in Scientology. I don't want to get in that stuff. I'm out.
I don't like cults.
God, he's never going to be anything. What's the next best movie he's ever going to do?
That guy couldn't do a stunt if he tried to.
Okay, dad jokes.
What do we got here? Scientists have been studying the effects of cannabis on seabirds. They've left no turn unstoned.
I get it. No turn unstoned.
Well, there's
Talking about
this is
stone.
not a joke. There's a want ad in here for sale by owner. Complete set of Encyclopedia Britannica, 45 volumes, excellent condition, $100 or best offer. Reason for sale no longer required. Got married last week. Wife knows everything.
Nice.
No, I don't like that one. My dog's name is Minton. Today he ate my shuttlecock. Badminton.
Badminton. I like that one.
Definitely a dad joke.
I like that. That's awesome.
How many ears does Captain Kirk have?
2.
The correct answer is 3. The left ear, the right ear, and the final front ear. Willie, you got any?
I don't.
I just. What's the difference between a joke and 3 dicks? Your mom can't take a joke.
Oh, wow. That's not a dad joke.
I'm sorry. It just.
Is that a viewer?
I know. It's Dad Jokes 2023. I popped it on, and I'm like, that's the first one.
That's awesome.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Jesus. That's a dad joke. What was your dad's second joke? You know, like the dead baby jokes or what? Jesus.
Okay, Eric?
I don't know if I have any more.
Oh, my God. That was horrible.
Radio silence.
It's best for the show.
I'm trying to look at funny ones. I couldn't stand. Oh, that was dumb.
They're all dumb.
I couldn't stand being in a wheelchair.
Ooh.
Why?
Boom.
Oh.
That's terrible.
That's it.
Did Oscar Pistorius write that joke or what?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
I don't have any more. I'm good.
Trying to see whatever I got on the. What?
Oh, here's one. We haven't said this one ever. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent.
Oh, we haven't said that one
How
yet.
about this one?
What about the Pussy Willow one?
Want to hear it?
Yeah, let's hear it.
You know, you got to hand it to prostitutes. I'm sorry. you know, you got to hand it to blind prostitutes.
Duh.
No,
We're gonna have to edit that one out.
What do you get from a dwarfed cow? Condensed milk.
Condensed milk.
A dwarfed cow.
Wow. Oh, we've done this one. Willie's done this one before. What's slimy, cold, long, and smells like pork? Kermit the Frog's finger.
Kermit the Frog.
Oh, Kermit. Oh, my God.
Oh, Kermit.
I don't know if I can say this one. Okay, I can say it.
Nobody's listening
What's
anyway.
the difference between a priest and a pimple?
Oh, no, what?
A pimple doesn't come on your face until you're a teenager.
Oh, my God.
These are are dad jokes.
Wow, on what site? Penthouse.com?
Was your dad Hitler? Jesus.
Right.
What the hell?
What if he was?
Nobody has his. There's not that last name anywhere ever.
What did the blind man say when he passed the fish market? Hello, ladies.
There was a teacher at Shremper used to do that. Yeah, because what the hell was it? He used to say it. How do you say it? I'm trying to remember now. It smells.
Smells like a fish market?
No, it smells like a good woman in here. And it was like every time it was like a fish sandwich or something.
A good woman?
And that was, you know who that was?
Who?
Tastes like chicken.
The printing guy, the little guy, the little at Tremper.
Jeff Newens.
What was his name? Dude,
What do you teach?
like printing and stuff. He was in the.
I remember.
I'll think of his name.
All right.
What sexual position leads to ugly children?
All of them?
I don't know. Ask your mother.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude, she do mom jokes for next week.
Mom jokes. Oh, because it's Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Does that come
Oh,
out?
that'd
a couple
be-
weeks.
That's a good idea. Mom jokes. I'm gonna
Mom
write
jokes
that
for
down.
the Monday or Monday before or after
Let's
Mother's
get off
Day.
moms. Just get off yours.
Hey.
Did you know that male bees die after mating? That's their whole life. Honey, nut, Cheerio.
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 Cheerio. We got a couple people on Clayton wrote 47 on here earlier. I must have missed it. 47. Maybe talking about how many points Butler had, maybe?
No, probably the age of somebody.
Oh, yeah, 47.
Yeah.
Jeff Jankowski wrote Aaron Rodgers may want to sell his stake in the Bucks and transfer to the Knicks.
Oh, that's yeah, good point.
And Hop wrote Clemens, probably on the Clemens
Right.
question.
Yeah, isn't Rodgers dating the Bucks' daughter?
Yeah.
Bucks owner's daughter?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, and then the Haslam family's buying into the owners for the Browns are buying into the Bucks as well.
Yeah.
That was a
They've
while
had good
back.
They're taking what's his name?
Mark.
The daughter.
Yeah, Mark Lazary.
Yeah, his daughter's the one that's part of it. So.
Oh, really?
Lazary, right?
Yeah, he sold. He was the majority owner.
Which,
and
why would you get rid? I mean,
sold. It was like
he made money.
Didn't we do? We did this on the show.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Because he bought the shares for like $560 million or whatever, and he sold it for 4-point-something billion.
Damn.
Because he was like 85%.
I wish I had one share.
So yeah, the Haslams will be the majority owners.
Are they bringing their massage therapist with them?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. Because
Hope they bring their not creepy looking mascot.
Right, that little elf.
That little fucking elf. Jesus
I hope they
Christ.
bring. Actually,
Brownie. I think Brownie.
Yeah.
I hope they bring somebody that could guard Jimmy Butler.
Okay. Top 5 player in the playoffs.
Jay Crowder had a good game tonight.
Oh, did he?
0 minutes.
Nice.
He didn't play at all.
0 points. 0
The
rebounds.
Boo knows
not
are
play?
effect.
Yeah.
He did that. Remember in the series against Toronto a few years back?
Oh, we held out. What's his name?
Mirotic
Mirotic,
did not play at all after game 2.
Yeah.
And he was shooting the ball well.
Yeah.
It was a mystery why he never played again.
Because he was hot too. He was playing really well.
Something happened. We don't know.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what happened. And then next thing you know, he said, "I'm done with the NBA. I'm going to play."
But we brought
He's
Jay
like, "I'm done with the
Crowder
NBA.
in
I'm going
to
play in
play-
Spain forever now, or whatever."
We brought Jay Crowder in to play in the playoffs.
Now,
Yeah, right now. To be a defensive.
so if you're the guy you pick up 0 minutes and you don't win,
Is it that he didn't think it was a good matchup, or the fact that shit, we need to score some points against these guys too?
We said this earlier. He played 0 minutes. Jimmy Butler had 57 points. Him guarding him couldn't have been any worse than anyone else guarding him.
Take a chance, maybe.
Well, nobody guarded him.
Let's throw. Hey, you up there? You.
Yeah, I got a text after from somebody. Effing guard Jimmy Butler. Someone wrote back facts. So,
Thanks.
yeah, the guy go 56 points, and the team scored 190. He scored almost half their points.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
this is sort of encouraging.
shake time, yeah,
Sort
sorry. I don't
of
got-
encouraging
I don't-
for the next games, but we keep saying that. I think
Here we go. Here we go.
if Jimmy Butler has an off night,
70-30, 70-30. That's the pop break. Okay, I won.
Ooh.
No.
No, we're not winning. But somebody did win Shake a Day this weekend.
Was it this weekend?
Yeah, you won 4 of a kind, right?
Yeah, I won 4 of a kind.
Here you go, Willie.
So what do we put in?
I already put it in. I already paid.
I think I'm making a snack for the draft. I think I'm going to do what at the bar I came up with this.
You paid for everybody?
Did I tell
Ed?
you the
Yeah.
Chicago style hot dog
Yeah. The
idea?
Yeah.
Yep, Chicago style hot
When is the draft?
Thursday night.
What time?
Probably start 6:30 because
So
draft
be-
starts at 7.
That might be a little late.
Yeah, but I was thinking about making these. You ever think of this? A Chicago style hot dog egg roll.
Oh, I'll do that.
And then you dip it in mustard.
Well, make sure we make enough so we can either throw them at people if they suck.
Yeah.
Or
close.
No.
But you cut up hot dogs, put some little relish, just put a little everything, sport peppers, chop them up, put them in there, deep fry them, flash fry them for about a minute,
yeah.
Full house.
and then pull them out and dip them. Would they sound? Does that sound
Yeah, it
decent?
sounds
You
good.
had me at hot dog.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's what I'm eating
Go
tomorrow.
ahead.
2 hot dogs.
I hate the
Where you
Bucks.
I'm going to a baseball game.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Are we going to the baseball game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. We are.
That's what I asked. I just thought of that.
Yeah. You want to come here tomorrow?
Yeah.
You got a car to get here?
What baseball game are you going
We'll
to?
see. I'll get here.
Well, you know what? I could have Rick's driving, so Rick could pick us both up and go to his house then. His house. I need your address again, Tim, to make sure I get the right place.
No way!
What?
One went off the table.
It did not.
It was like cock dice.
I need your address again, make sure I get in the right apartment. Place.
It just.
Are we coming?
It's right across from Pickasay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I know where it is.
So we going that way then?
Yeah, we're gonna go. We go up 50 and turn right on 50.
Oh.
So if
Almost.
I'm gonna text Rick, and if you want to, can you meet here?
Yeah, I can meet here.
Then I'll have Rick pick us up here. I'll tell Rick to be here at like 2:50
Three tries, right?
or 2:45. 2:45 here, Ed.
2:45.
And I'll tell Rick to pick us up.
All right.
And what are you bringing? Or is people bringing stuff and I'll give you money?
I'm bringing just some like dips and stuff.
I don't know what I'm bringing yet.
I don't have time because I got stuff going on, so
Yeah.
I'll just pay whatever you bring. I'll pay you guys for
Okay,
it.
I'm getting off at 11:30. So.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
I'm
pick up
working in
some-
Milwaukee tomorrow.
I'll throw money in and just.
All right.
I'll just
What
throw
do you,
money
what
in.
do you what don't you like?
I don't care.
Okay.
I really don't. I might not drink too much, so I'll
Right.
probably just have some. I mean, I'll probably bring some
I don't-
waters.
Yeah, Murphy's coming, so he might be driving back for me. So.
Okay.
So I've been following Haley Van Leith, the transfer. She's narrowed Louisville.
Yeah.
She's narrowed her schools down to LSU, South Carolina, and USC. And Anisha Morrow, who was the second-rated transfer, she was at DePaul, double machine. Her top 3 schools are LSU, South Carolina, and USC.
Like they're doing like LeBron now.
Yeah, basically like AAU.
Those super teams.
Yeah. So it's crazy.
I don't know. So
Women's sports now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So closing thoughts, Ed.
Oh, closing thoughts. I wasn't ready. Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I saw
Random thoughts.
I saw. Yeah, I do have a lot of random thoughts.
Well, throw them out there. I don't know why you don't.
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
Yeah, that's a good one actually. No, I saw a video the other day of a fight at Walmart. People are just like going at it and they're fighting. Their weaves are being yanked out, their extensions, and it was just a mess. And I'm like, why didn't anybody just flick the lights on and off? That always worked at school.
They're gonna say they're looking for Cabbage Patch dolls.
Yeah, no kidding. I just thought that always worked. Teacher always just went over there and turned the lights on and off a couple times. Oh, what? Oh, lights are going out. Yeah, so.
Before I left the house tonight, I hit all the extension cords because I had a feeling the Bucks might lose.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so.
Don't drown yourself in that paint in the garage.
Yeah, by the way.
Anytime soon now.
When do the Bucks play again? Wednesday?
Yes. Got tickets for sale if anyone wants them.
I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
No thanks.
I can't go.
Is Budenhauser going to be coaching?
Wednesday? I believe so. Probably still, yes.
Who's guarding Jimmy Butler?
This is what.
It would be
guys
weird
know,
if Nick Nurse is in the second row.
I have live. Just so you guys know, I had someone send me a tape of the live recording of Budenholzer's speech after the game tonight. You guys want to hear it?
Yeah, let's hear it.
You fucking sneaky bastard. I'm gonna take you to work. I'm gonna nail
It would be great if this was the case.
I'm gonna crush you boys in a meat grinder. I'm gonna cut off your arms.
He was talking to Middleton. Just him.
Dirty summon up at my own club. I'm gonna get you for this, huh? Roman Maroni never forget a bargain.
Eric Sepulstra.
That's how I picture him talking.
This is Eric Sepulstra.
There's 5 minutes of the game. Guys, this is fucking war.
Well,
Sticking up their fucking assholes.
Drew Holiday and Middleton equaled each other's point totals, which was 14.
What did Middleton have? What did Drew Holiday for assists?
4.
Really?
It's your point guard.
Huh?
And how many did Giannis had a couple nice passes? I saw.
Giannis had a
he had a triple-double.
decent night. He had a triple-double, 26, 10, and 13. Lopez had 36 points, and he sucked. He had 0 assists.
Yeah,
but he
how
had
many
30
rebounds?
11. He had
double-double.
Yeah. It's a good night. 3 blocks. But he just looked like a mess, didn't he? Turn the ball. What's his turnovers? Did they show that?
17.
17 turnovers. No. Giannis had 6 turnovers.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No.
He's like a bakery.
But he's a little off. I mean, he's been out. Would you like the apple?
That's a dad joke if I've ever heard one.
Yes, it was.
He's got more turnovers than a bakery.
Tim, closings?
Just how much I hate Taylor Swift. That's all.
What?
That was the hot album this
Tim,
weekend?
just shake it off.
Can't be friends.
Yeah. So, Record Store Day, it's a vinyl album drop where companies will release like albums that haven't been on vinyl in years or special editions. Well, Taylor decides to drop an album for a special edition vinyl, and I've never seen so many. Probably shouldn't go this route, but never seen so many teenage girls at 5 a.m. in the morning as I had Saturday morning. So,
Were they all in their pajamas?
pretty much.
We're gonna get canceled now.
No, stop on the time.
That's awesome. Yeah, so I'm sure all the Swifties will be sending hate mail this way. which
That's what Timmy
I don't give a
says.
shit.
That's what Timmy says.
All the
Right.
Swifties that listen to the show are not going to listen to the show anymore.
Yeah, all 3 of them.
So what was the best couple albums you got?
I got a Wilco outtakes from Yankee Foxtrot Hotel, which is really good live album. I got a couple of Muddy Water blues albums. One's the Woodstock album, which is really good.
Yep.
And the new Taylor Swift.
Yeah, the black
Couldn't help myself.
Folklore.
The Black Keys, which was their first live.
Love the Black Keys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
their first live concert. So that was
They're so catchy. They just got all the hooks.
yeah.
They do.
So, and then Jason Isbell and his wife Amanda Sires put out an EP about that, and then Amanda Shires has an album as well. I'm trying to think of Scott Weiland, his first solo album is the first time on vinyl ever. So
Is it new? Is it new?
No, it's from like '98.
I still got to get.
Because he's dead.
Wow.
I still got to get Chris LaBelle on here to tell his story of partying with Scott Weiland for 2 days.
And he's still alive.
And Chris is still alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
He outlasted Scott Weiland.
Scott Weiland was a great. You ever seen him in concert?
Yeah. I did pick up
incredible.
I picked up
He didn't
Hotel
have
California.
he didn't have a
flea
spine.
market Saturday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
He didn't have a spine. You ever see him dance?
It's a great concert.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, AD's down.
Street clothes.
You got hit in the nuts.
Street clothes.
It's my
Get him in the
colon.
nuts.
It's my colon.
Did you ever see the movie Airplane?
Yes.
And the scene where they're all screaming going across the screen?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like in the walkway right now.
Yeah. I know.
So
Just got tagged in the nuts. It's all right.
God, the
Mom, it hurts.
are
when I
these
do
guys
this.
growing bigger nuts or
Hey,
something?
I heard.
Oh no, he didn't get hurt.
It
It was his
I
back.
heard Will Ferrell hit him in the face, like when he was diving for a ball the last game.
Farrell did?
Yeah, hit AD in the face, or some fan did.
Really?
Look at Cal.
Look at P. Diddy.
He was in the first row. Is
Well,
P. Diddy there?
Paul Simon. Is
Oh,
that Paul
see the guy,
Simon?
the bald guy right there?
That's Paul Simon.
No, the bald guy with the hat. He's a famous record guy. He was always on American Idol.
Clive Davis.
Jimmy. That's Jimmy.
Jimmy Iovine. Jimmy
Yeah.
Iovine. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's who it is. Yeah.
Jimmy Iovine.
P. Diddy.
You know what? I
P.
wanna-
Diddy was also sitting in that row.
Was he?
Yeah, who cares?
Jimmy Iovine's more.
He's right. He's actually right.
Jimmy Iovine's got
made-
more money.
Yeah, he does. He probably made P.
He was a
Diddy.
cool cat too. That dude.
Yeah. Can you imagine like some of the stories he would have?
Aw,
I would.
yeah, no,
I
I
would.
can't-
I would love to sit and have dinner with him and just talk about.
I would love to
music.
sit in the corner at his parties.
Yeah?
Just sit there.
Right?
Yeah,
With just a
Fly
drink.
on the wall.
Yeah.
yeah, and do coke with like Gwyneth Paltrow and.
Yeah, why not?
They don't do that stuff anymore.
No, it's too.
Hanging out with your jockey buddy down there. Would you like another drumstick?
Their parties all start.
Hurry up and eat. It's
Shut
melting.
up. Show's not over yet.
Bitch.
I wonder how big those look to him.
I said he was like this eating them. Then he handed it to me. You want the rest? I said, sure. Put it in my mouth.
He was like this with it.
I love those TikToks with like the little people and they show them like
Throwing javelins.
Oh,
Throwing
and
javelins.
toothpicks.
They go like this. What?
Jesus.
Or they jump into the water and it's like blink.
She's been in a lot of commercials lately.
One of my
Candace
favorites
Parker.
when throwing the guy throws like a
Why
little
so much?
sponge ball
Yeah.
to him, he catches it and he throws it next guy. It's like a big medicine ball. The guy goes flying.
Right.
Those are awesome.
One of my favorite is when a guy has this like RC Toyota pickup truck, and then going through the field.
Oh, jeez. Come on.
Running it is the full size truck.
Oh, it's so funny.
It's awesome.
Oh gosh. Now I have something to do tomorrow.
I don't know what you guys are even talking about.
Look it up. I'll start sending them to you guys. Don't worry about it. I'll
Send me that pickup truck one. That sounds funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Willie, closing thoughts.
Tigers 4, Brewers 2 tonight.
Ooh.
Brewers lost?
Yeah.
Wow, they've lost like 3 in a row now.
Right. How did Baez play?
I don't even know.
Oh my God, he's garbage.
Was he playing?
Right.
Got to keep the core together.
Bring singles tomorrow night.
Huh?
Bring some singles tomorrow night.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
We'll play a dollar game tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Okay.
All mine are in that bucket there.
Get change.
Yeah, I got
Cash out.
I got a bucket of singles I keep.
So my closing thought is I brought up American Idol. I watch American Idol once in a while still. And the thing that I've figured out is American Idol is kind of like our society. It's become our society. The other night they allowed 2 guys to go through that didn't know the words of the song. Because
Who was it? What 2 guys?
they were good. It was the guy the busker from L.A., the street busker, and the other guy was from like he sings kind of like more like he's like I know he auditioned with a Foreigner or Journey song. They're good.
What round is this? Is it?
This is like the Hollywood where they were a duet and neither of them knew the song. They want to use their phones to read the words. They wouldn't let them. And then
That's the problem with buskers is they do it off their phones.
yeah, but the thing is they let them keep going. Another guy forgot the words too, and they kept them too. And I'm like, this is the problem, man. You got this is the real world.
Right.
You gotta know your words.
Right.
And now Katy Perry's under fire now for making a comment to a girl.
Oh, she mom shamed somebody.
Well, the woman said that it was a joke. She's trying to be fair. Katy Perry is a kid too.
Right.
This woman, she's like in her early 20s. This girl, and she said to her something to the effect of, "Well, to Katy, if you get on that table, I'm gonna fall over," because Katy Perry was being funny, and she goes, "You need to stay off the table."
So what's the
because she has 3 kids.
Who does, Katy Perry?
The
Or the
other girl that she said it to.
So you can't dance on a table?
Yeah. So she said, and
That's awesome.
No, because she said you need to stay off the table. But the girl was upset. Then she still went to L.A. She auditioned, and when she got done singing, and she sounded decent, she goes, I got to go with my kids. I'm out of here. And she ran off stage.
The one with the red hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, the goofy looking one.
And
Yep.
like they're all mad. They're like, there's rumors that they might get rid of Katy Perry because they don't like the way she's talking. I'm like, did you ever watch the show with Simon Cowell was on?
Oh,
it? That's why people watched
Oh,
it.
he just crushed people. Yes.
Have you seen him lately?
Yeah, he's on America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Super white teeth and really skinny.
Yeah. It looks like stir-fried shit.
Yeah.
He's too nice to everybody now.
No, he gets on people though. Something. Watch America's. America's Got Talent's better than. But yeah, I just thought watching how society is. I don't watch The Voice, but I think it's the best way to do it because you're not looking at them. You don't know what they look like, and you know. But I just thought I'd bring up because the society kind of shows through that.
And the other thing with it is you just keep voting until your person wins.
You only get to
just
vote
like America.
5 or 10 times. I think. Yeah, that's a good point. Good point.
Yeah.
Kind of like
They keep showing this.
I'll say another closing point. The other day I found something funny on The View. I wasn't watching The View. I saw a clip because I have to just see what the stupid stuff when they show a clip. And the clip was this. One of the women on The View said something about elections, and she goes, now remember, they've been telling us for the last 2 years that you can't steal elections. They're good. She actually said, it was just like a week ago, she said I'm not going to argue, whatever. That's whatever. I'm not saying, but she said Republicans have been stealing elections for years. She said that.
The what?
Republicans have been stealing elections for years. So now
she's able to say that.
But she says that. But if you think, I was like, I thought you guys just were going through telling us the last 2 years. You
Republicans
guys are
aren't smart enough to
you guys
steal
are
an election.
Yeah, so you guys are nuts. So I just thought that was funny too. Yeah. I just thought it was funny, just the comical things people say.
Yeah.
But no more Tucker and no more Don Lemon. So world.
Yeah. Where's Michael Strahan?
You know what?
On Good Morning America.
Or Michael Budenholzer.
You know what I'm worried about when I go to Chicago? Don Lemon and Tucker Carlson. I'm worried about them.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris Rock over here.
That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried
the
about
media.
Yeah. I'm worried about them coming up behind me and taking my stuff.
Nice.
So anyway, once again, we are the Basement Pension Warriors podcast. For Eric, Ed, Tim, and Willie, I'm Scott, and we will see you Thursday night draft show. Check us out.
I hate goodbyes.
Sorry, folks, park's closed.
What happened? I blacked out.
Because we did something today that no one thought we could do, including us. So we're going out, we're celebrating, and we're going to rub it in this city's
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome. Bye, Felicia.
Kids, there's Big Ben and there's Parliament.
I'd give them more buys than highs.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.